You open a new toy, you're so excited. And then one tight joint, one turn, two, just too much tension. And then there's that snap, that sickening feeling. Oh, it's the worst. Well, tonight, let's get ready to talk ourselves through that feeling. Welcome to Yimbo Reviews Everything. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo, and welcome back to my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything. And this is my podcast about life and toys. So thank you for joining me. And I'm just going to bring in my very special friend, my very special guest for this evening, so we can just get this going because, man, he just seemed like he needed a friend to talk to. So, I don't know if you've been catching up with TooMuchNewToys. What's going on, Cody? How are you, my friend?
Hello, everyone. What's up, everybody?
Dude,
Happy Sunday.
Yimbo
Day.
God. It is Yimbo Day. That's right. Sundays, the best day. Man, first of all, we have to talk about, so we're going to be going through your Heatboys stuff because that was, you were the guy that taught me about them. And I think
Mr.
you talked
Heat
about them.
Boys.
I know you're Mr.
The one
Heat
thing
Boy.
I go on Team Heat for.
Yeah. So I can't believe, because I remember you getting the very first one, because the first one was Michelangelo?
Leonardo.
Oh, Leo was the first. Oh, so you just tried transforming Leo, right? Is that what's been going on?
Yeah, so they have two lines in the Turtles sector. They have the Mecha Heat line, which is just the standard mechs. They don't transform. Those are die cast. Those are solid. And they've started this Mecha Tran line. And so far, they've only put out Leonardo. They have a Donnie planned that you've seen like mock-ups for.
Yeah.
And the Mechatran is almost all plastic, which is part of the huge issue.
Not ideal. Yeah. Oh, well, that's a bummer. All right. So at least it's not the big. We're gonna really do a deep dive because now I'm also interested in this transforming line, even though there's issues. I want to hear it all.
Yeah, the regular line I've never had a single issue with, super solid. I still have full faith in that. But
gotcha. All right. Well, that's our main thing that we're going to talk about. I wanted to go through the Heat Boy issues, and then I thought it'd be fun for us to talk about how we handle our toy frustrations, because it's, at the end of the day, they're just toys. So it's nothing to be actually that's what I always remind myself, but that still doesn't stop the feelings of rage bubble up in the moment.
Yeah, it's definitely a Serenity Now kind of thing. You have to,
right?
You have to channel.
All right, so my recent frustration, I just mentioned it to you, and I didn't even get to tell. I'm so mad because this one I caused. I did this one. So I was going through, just I always leave. I have toys around me all the time. So I've been having the Mafex Captain America and Winter Soldier next to me, and last night I went to go start posing them up again, and I realized I am missing a third head sculpt from Cap.
Oof.
And it's my fault.
Where do you usually put your
Cody,
head sculpt?
I had everything in here.
Okay. You had the lunch tray. You had it ready.
I had the thing. I had my little bag with heads in it, but this one that's the yelling mask face, and I'm like,
those are good. You need that one too. That's always
thanks
a fun
for rubbing
expression.
it in. I know. So at least this one's on me, but that also is the worst because then it's on me. This is all on me. That I'm missing this.
So, is there a chance it's just it fell between something? Have you scoured the room?
So I did a preliminary search. I have a lot more searching to do. My worry is I had that yelling Wolverine head issue not long ago, but I feel like it's in the house somewhere because that's part of also what I'm dealing with in my toy space, where it's the volume. I've been talking about it, but the volume of stuff I have to sort and get through is now I'm hitting that point again of I feel like I can't breathe. So I can't, it's very hard for me to get creative and stuff when I don't even know where to start when I look around down here. I'm like, oh no. Like,
It's
what did
that
I do?
point. I've hit this point too, where it's almost like you have this treasured collection, and then
Yeah.
something in your brain snaps, and you're like, "I'll throw it all away. I'll start
Right.
fresh. I'll do a whole new collection."
Yeah. It's so true. Like, I'm there now, like, just like, oh, if I could just hit a reset button, I totally would. Like, keep all the diodes. I want all the, I don't want to touch any of the diodes and all the accessories. But like, oh, yeah. So like, you know, there's a lot that goes into our collecting, and I just thought that you'd be a perfect person to talk through these things.
Yeah,
So anyway,
it creeps up fast. It creeps up fast. You can see,
yeah.
like, I use like my light box for like my reviews and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
I also use it for storage. So it's like every time I get a new figure and I want to film, I'm like, oh god, I have
Yeah.
to
Well,
shuffle all this crap around.
yeah. Look at this is my filming station. Like, it's
Yeah.
totally full of just Sunday stream stuff that I just have to deal with. But again, it's all the fun part of this. But all right, so Cody, how did you deal with this moment of breakage? Because maybe I'll bring up your latest reel, just so people can like get a visual in case they missed it.
Yeah, and I have the piece here too, the
Ugh.
problem piece.
Ugh. All right, so will this one show? Let's see. I'm just gonna have this thing playing. I'll take the volume up, but here we go. So this is the last one that you just did, but this is where you're detailing the break, right?
Yeah, this was
Okay.
technically a moment of triumph, because the whole story to this is, so this figure, like, first, like, you unbox it, you build this freaking hanger and whatnot, and so like, I don't know what it is, it's just, it takes time. So like, I'm an hour deep before I even get into like transforming it,
Okay.
and then I spend, god, like an hour transforming it, confused, I get stuck, and I'm just like, I'm too dumb for this, I quit, I can't handle this. And then I take a break, I come back to it, I'm like, oh, this is going great, I'm almost to having a van. I'm in this spot here where it's like,
Okay.
it's just the front end, I'm almost ready, and I'm noodling around because the whole figure is so tight. Like this,
Okay.
I did this for a reason. This, because if this sounds awful to you,
That's
get used to that, like, to varying degrees all across the figure. And so it trains you, like, you have to use some force on this baby, because
yeah.
some parts were like stuck together, and so you're doing that, and I'm not thinking anything of it, I'm going on the feet, and then it's like, wait a minute, that's a huge tear, and it's like, you can see it there, like the plastic is just, it's shearing off, and then yeah, it comes right off. And so at that point I was like, I'm done, I'm over with this. Because one other thing the instructions do is, the instructions, it's 75 steps, but if there's two arms, they transform the same way, and
Okay.
they're just like, we'll show you one arm, do the same for the other one, which it makes sense because it's mirrored, but
Right.
also my brain is like, how about you show me that? Because I
Right.
don't want to like
Right.
jumble that in my head, make it like 300 steps, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I tried to be like, because it showed, the foot it shows you is the one I broke, so it's like, I don't know how to do the other foot because it doesn't match up the same way,
Oh my
and I'm
god.
pretty sure I would just tear it again, because it only connects, like, the whole ankle connects onto this one piece, and so it's plastic. The ankle itself, parts of it are like die cast,
Okay.
but there's a plastic piece that is just, it takes all the stress, and the screws, you won't be able to see it. I think I posted some pictures, but the screws are like all, freaking focus. But trust me when I
Oh,
say,
that's
you know how you like strip a screw
yeah.
and like you damage the heads. Granted, these screws are like crappy little screws, and like you turn it once and it does that. But you
Right.
can see like every screw, and it lines up with like what's super tight. They've started to strip it. So I don't know if they're just doing like, if they have like a gun, or what they're doing, or if they just had like a bad day at the office and they're
Yeah.
just like, I'm gonna tighten the crap out of all of these. And yeah, so it's just too much. And I just saw a post in another group, a person, they broke the first foot the exact same way I did, and they're like, I'll try it on the second. That one sheared off too.
Oh my god. That was
They
the last post that you would send me, right? Was that
Yeah,
okay, so that
because
was
look,
someone
here's what
else.
happens. So the whole experience, so that happens, and mind you, I'm trying to make a video, and I have like 3 hours of footage, and it's like, this is effed. Like, I don't know, because I can't. It's just gone. My brain is gone. I don't want to make the stupid video, so I rattle off some quick fire like reels and stuff. Um, then what I did actually to cope with it, and we can talk about this later, I found him in stock on Walmart, and I rushed over to Walmart and
Ooh.
got Last Ronin Donnie.
Okay. Well, that's good.
So that's
I
how I
didn't.
make up for bad figures. You just buy more. Just spend your way to
Right.
happiness.
Right. Okay.
And so then I come back, and I also had him in a mess. Like I had him all like if you see, I have some pictures where he's just like an untransformed mess, and I couldn't get him back. And so
Okay.
I struggled for like half an hour just getting him back into robot state.
Oh my god.
And then I tried to compile the footage. In my idiocy, I deleted like a big part of it. And then I was just ready to like burn the house down. And so I transformed him back to that step I got to just so I could show that on video.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually fairly competent at transforming him now, but I'm
Okay.
not going to go past the step where the foot is busted. And then I reached out
Oh
to, I got
man.
it from Bombas B. They're like an official retailer.
Okay.
And I ordered a different Heatboys, like a non-turtle Heatboys from them that had like a bad arm.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just like, yeah, we'll get you a new arm. And it
Okay.
takes some time because it ships from overseas. So it's like a month, but they did
Sure.
it. I got it and it's fine. So I reached out to them, and they said they'll like contact the manufacturer to get like a replacement part or whatever. So
Okay.
I don't know how it's going to work out. I assume I'll get one and I just like redo the screw or something. But yeah, it's a nightmare.
Well, I gotta see where like is what was the name? Oh, Bombas B. Okay. All right. So this is
Yeah,
the
so it's
website.
bombasb.net. There's a few places you can get it. I know like Gundam it sells it sometimes. But Bombas B is like an official actual retailer,
There we go.
and they have after sales service. So it's really good.
All
But
right.
yeah,
So it's not so
129.99.
yeah, so not quite as because what the other one was not that it was not quite double, right? But
The other
the
one,
mech.
the rest of the line, it varies between each turtle. But I
Okay.
think Leah, and sometimes they have them on sale, but they're like 149 or whatever.
Oh, for the mech. All right, so that's
Yeah.
actually
And the reason why
not.
you realize is they just went all plastic. Like on Leo, like the Mecha Heat line, it's
Mm-hmm.
like they do like all metal almost everywhere. This one, there's
Yeah.
like plastic swords,
Okay.
plastic guns. So they look great, but it's just like all plastic. So I guess that
That's
saved them like
that's really interesting. Yeah,
$20.
because
I
it's not a
feel like
big
it's a figure.
savings, right? That's what I'm
No,
just.
it's a figure. It's like, let me try and noodle with this. I did here. Like it has a cool hanger.
Yeah, look at that.
But again, it's all plastic. Look, there's a little Leo. Like it's really cool because like you want to love it and you want to have a good
Right.
time,
Yeah.
but it's like it doesn't do what it's supposed to. And now he can't stand without the stand.
Oh, right, because this one broke off.
Gosh, because I'm dropping pieces. And
That little
here's the
hanger's
weird
awesome,
thing.
though.
It's so cool. It can convert to like a longer one for the van if you want to.
Yeah.
So it comes with a stand. Gosh, let me take this stuff off. They break
And
it
by the way,
more.
while Cody's doing this, guys, I haven't said hi to our chat yet, so we will say hi to all our wonderful friends in a second. But let us know, how do you cope with your toy anxiety, your toy frustrations when you have that breakage out of the box? Machu even told me, he goes, man, he's like, out of our group, he's like, you get the worst luck. Like I just get, and again, cap was on me. That was me misplacing this stupid head sculpt. I'm just so mad because I brought him to school, so like, there's a very good chance I've had to make peace with like I may have lost it for good. I like the
Oh,
hope
that
is that I
sucks.
don't
Yeah,
have
like
the
fell
hope.
on the floor and got vacuumed
Yeah,
up.
I'm so mad at myself because I really
That is devastating.
Oh,
But
so
yeah,
yeah, it's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling. But yeah, all
it's
right. So
such a
let's see
cool
this.
figure, but so much of it is plastic.
Mm.
And so there's all these like intricate transformations, and I was showing off like the this is how I first encountered how tight it was.
Oh god, that's a big click.
Yeah, because it's like it's plastic and it's like ratcheted, and so before they
Yeah.
have metal joints, and so that's just smooth as butter.
Right.
But you feel that, and you're like, okay, that's nice for the transformation. I guess it's going to be really stiff. But as you're moving around every part, you're trained to just go ham on it a little bit, and it snapped. So I want to love you.
Now you already have a video up, right, for people to know? Like you already have your video. Okay. So if you
I salvaged it down.
We're getting the live thoughts right now, but just so you know, Cody's been doing a great job with his cranking out his videos. So all right, I thought I saw that you had posted that. But let's say hi, Cody, to our friends in the chat here because we're starting things off.
Hello, everyone.
Captain McKay getting that first poster award. What's going on, buddy boy? And thank you. Yes, hit that like button, everyone. As you know, that helps the channel. All of those things, you know that. What's going on, Turtles Nerd 88? Hello, Finn Cobb. What's going on? Happy Sunday, man. There's Josh Brown. Thank you for sharing out the word of the show this evening. Appreciate you, Josh. Thank you. Team pull through. There you go. Tricks Blast 95. What's up? What's up?
Going strong, Tricks.
Yeah, man. What is this team pull through of obviously clear of cars or pedestrians?
I do want to bring up a point. Like I thought it was a given in my pull through video that like, I'm not gonna run someone over. I'm not gonna crash into a car. But so many people are like, what if a car's there? And it's like I hit the car. What if an old lady's there? I run her over. Like, what are you asking me?
I almost, my wife hasn't really been like into the whole team pull. Like I did explain it to her when I made my initial video for
where does she stand? Where does she?
Well, today we pulled it to Target and she could have pulled through and I almost said something, but I kept my mouth shut. So but she really, she did not pull through. She did not pull through.
You have to question who you married. It's like who.
I know her rationale would have been it's a CRV and we've loaded up the trunk, you know, so she needs the CRV butt hanging out the back. Like I know that would be her rationale, so I didn't even get into it.
Yeah, pull through no matter. Cal, I'm leaping ahead in the chat, but Cal knows what's up. Cal knows what's going on.
Man, Beast Boy, what's going on, man? Happy Sunday. Solo Sitters in the chat. What's going on, dude? Happy Sunday, man. Thank you for being here. And there's Messi. What's going on? And McKinney. Yeah, there's Cal. How you doing, brother? And we got Cody. That's right. Jukebox Hero. Getting my hair wet.
There we go.
Standing next to a fan.
Is it like 100 degrees where everyone else is too, by the way?
It was really hot. I'm gonna keep going in the chat. So my little I was gonna get to fill you in on Legoland, Cody. So I actually filmed enough. I'm gonna put a little video together too. Because Lego, they're toys. That counts. I don't think YouTube will.
There's a Legoland Eastward?
So yeah, there's a New York one, and I didn't realize because it's like a legit amusement park. There's like 3 like California, Florida, and New York. And I didn't realize it's only 3 years old. So it was so much fun, man. I mean, it's for little kids. Like if I just went as like a Lego loving adult, like I don't think that my wife and I would have blown through that place in a couple of hours. But like
it's not like
little kids
in terms of like rides and stuff. There's not like a ton usually.
Yeah. So like I went with like my parents and my sister and her family, and like my nieces are 10 and 8, and my kids are gonna be 5 tomorrow. Whoa. So I know it's a big day. So that age range worked, and what was really cool is like in like there's a castle medieval area. So the largest roller coaster is the dragon, but then there's like a baby dragon roller coaster. So in a couple of the spots, they had like an older kid ride, and then they also had the little kid version. So it was in a few different spots. Yeah,
that's super fun.
It was cool. It was definitely cute, and the Lego theme stuff was great. Like the Pirate Land was so cool. We were on one where you can like spray people and they're spraying you, and everything is Lego. It was very silly, but super hot is what I was gonna get back to.
Yeah.
Speaking of temperatures, super sweaty, and just I sweat out of every pore yesterday.
It's not even July yet. We're already
no baking. But what's going on with Jukebox Hero? I was trying to fly through seeing the names.
He was wetting his hair.
Oh, AC has been down since this morning. Oh, I'm sorry.
Utilizing that evaporative cooling.
Oh, well, that makes more sense now. All right.
He just thought he was
Jeez.
just, I'm just wetting my hair.
Yeah, but who knows? I don't know. It's just sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Pablo's in the house. What's going on, Pablo? Kid Dolting, what's going on? Happy Sunday. There's Diggs Figs. How you doing, brother Ryan? And there's the Machu Toy. Sometimes the collections start to own you, but when you start to modify or learn how to fix figures, I feel like you take control of your collection. That is a very interesting point. That is true, because Matt definitely, even to a small degree, has empowered. Like, I've felt empowered by Machu to like fix a toy instead of trying to go the pain in the butt route of like returns and reaching out and emails. So it's helped. I haven't done it every single time, but I know what he's saying, and that is true.
True. I have tried my Karai. My Karai from NECA, the Last Ronin Karai.
Yeah.
That one. I broke that in multiple places.
Mm-hmm. I remember those right out of the box too.
Yeah, I didn't glue the arm, the elbow successfully, but I think I glued the torso successfully.
Okay.
This one though, and again, I don't know if you can see because of the I can never get my camera to focus when I want it to, but you can see where it should be green and there's like that white line right there.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Yep.
Like the plastic just sheared. So I think I could glue it if I really wanted to, but it's not like there's so much like torque and pressure on it. I think it's going to be a common issue. Like it could be like everyone was like, "Oh, you're an idiot. You don't know how to transform stuff. It's complicated." And that's true. That's true. But I can tell when something has like a very fatal weak point in it, and I'd be willing to bet a ton of people have this issue.
Yeah. Or this is the can I throw up the post that you found?
Yeah. Yeah, it's in another group because I'm in a few Turtles groups, and this one was Turtles Collectors. This is the guy, like, everything he talks about is exactly what I went through. To a T, I asked him about, like, the strip screws, everything. Exactly the same. The ankles, both of them sheared off as soon as he tried to do anything. He says he has a second one, and he's going to try transforming that one. And I recommend because, like, I guess y'all could heat this. Go nuts.
We could. All right.
But it's going to be Team Unscrew. So you're going to want to take a screwdriver and just loosen everything. And then if you need to re-loosen it because it needs to hold weight. But if anybody buys this and you're going to go for it, loosen stuff. So right like now, because
he's the only one that's out right of the transforming line. So
yeah,
right, he's the only one currently. Okay, so since you have two of the mechs so far, the diecast mechs?
Yeah, let me get the other mechs for you.
Because I'm just curious as to like if this is gonna seal your fate. Are you gonna like just stick to one line, or like I wonder if this is a cautionary tale. Like if we should just avoid this particular mech altogether.
Well, because I actually have. Sorry, I don't know if you can still hear me. Maybe I'm talking to myself. So look. Oh, gosh. Because I think I have Mecha Heat Mickey.
Oh, that's okay. That's right.
Again, he's all die cast. Some of his joints are a tiny bit looser than like Leo here. Yeah. Because I think they went like a little less hard on this guy. He's only like $70 or whatever before shipping. So he's great though. What I think they did is I think they've gotten like really comfortable with this, right? And this guy's rock solid. He's heavy. Like I don't know how many pounds he is, but he's multiple pounds. And like you can see like metal. Like he's a metal frame. Like that's a solid metal hip.
Yeah.
Like anything you do on this guy, it's metal. There's some of the armor pieces that click on are plastic. Yeah, but the core of everything is just metal. So like there's no oh gosh, as I pull him off the stand. Like that's a buttery smooth joint. There's no ratchet because I don't know how to call it, but it's a metal joint, so it's like I think they've gotten
I don't know.
Well, yeah, because it's just like it's smooth.
Right.
It's like you'd want to oil it because you feel like you're on like a car or something. But I feel like they've gotten used to that, and so they applied that building mentality, but they use plastic, and so it doesn't work. So I do have, because I have the Donnie. They haven't like formally revealed. They showed it off at like a con or something, and it was like the prototype all gray.
Yeah.
But there's like a pre-order listing on Bombas B. You can drop $5. So I've done that. But unless they tell me it's like it's all die cast or they changed it somehow, I have no reason to think they wouldn't use like a similar, way too small like plastic connector on the part that anchors the joint. So because I'm sure like I could probably break the other foot without even with just trying to like move it. So I don't see how that will change unless they address it, or like I unscrew everything. So it does make me not want to get it.
Got it. So this could be a one and done, or what? Even if they replace it, are you like now kind of like wary of the rest of these boys, or?
I'd be interested, because if they replace it, they'll likely give me. I assume they'll give me one leg. Okay. You know, maybe, I don't know if they send the whole new figure, whatever. But I doubt that. But I assume they give me like at most like a leg. And I still have the other leg, so it's like, what do I do? And
but how do I? Gonna need two legs, right?
Like, how do you test if the part is like better, right? Without like, nope, not better. Like, okay,
yeah. Like if you get a replacement, I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna get a replacement. We'll talk in the affirmative, right? Like you're gonna get a replacement.
No, they're like Bombas B's customer service is fantastic. Like,
yeah,
I've never had an issue. They're rock solid. No issues with them at all. They're super cool. They don't hassle you. They're like, put in a ticket. We'll talk to the manufacturer. All you have to do is like you send a picture and you like circle the issue so they know what you're talking about.
Okay.
But it's
that's
like
great. That's good. It's always good to know.
Yeah, like I just don't have any faith in it, so it just seems unwise. And then seeing that other person who had the same issue, it's like clearly it's not
48,
just me,
man. Step 48.
Step 48.
He was all over step 48.
Yeah, but so I don't know. I might just stick with the Mecha Heat line.
Yeah.
Because this guy's cool. The swords are all metal. It's just it's baffling to me that they do like a premium line like this and don't just go all metal. Because I would pay more. I'd pay like $30-$40 more. Because I would have expected the Transformer to be more. Like, oh, this one's $200, and I'd be like, I get it. That's complicated engineering. Transformers themselves, like a basic Transformer, you're paying like $30.
Yeah,
and it's not even like painted. But yeah, so I don't know. I also might just be a sucker enough where it's like, let's try out Donnie too. I don't know. But
well, that's I know. So at least all right. So that's the catch then. What was that little guy? What is? Oh, that's the foot. That is the foot in question.
That's the foot, and like this is all that connects it to the rest of the body. Like literally this plastic piece. It's like a little plastic arm.
That's such a bummer, because it's like for something that's so clearly coolly engineered and so much thought went into it. Like that small little piece and the whole thing can no longer stand up. Like, that's so frustrating.
Yeah.
That is frustrating. Oh man. Well, who else was here? Oh, Cal thought I was in California. No, yeah, that was New York, man. New York. Yeah. Cali won't be until Comic-Con. That's when I'll be out there. And there's my fellow toy daddy No Chewing. What's going on, buddy boy?
Yeah.
KJ Smith's in the house. How you doing, KJ? And let's see. Cody totally enabled me on that Mickey, and he is really awesome. There you go. You got
He's
digs
so
on that
cool.
Mickey.
He's the coolest. Like it's so ridiculously fun.
That guy.
Like,
so just everything's articulated. Did he come with any accessories? I forget.
No, he just comes with the face, like the swappable faces, and like different expressions. So no weapons. He can hold like the other weapons. His grip isn't quite as strong. Like I said, they kind of, it's not all the way there, but you know.
Which sword is that? Is that from Leo?
This is the transforming sword.
Okay.
So, and it's nice because this one, it's actually plastic, because he can't necessarily hold the same weight as Leo, but here you go. Like, it's just, that's what's not cool about that.
That is very neat.
God, and look, he has in the back, there's like, again, because they're mechs, so they're piloted, and you have
so
little
oh my
Mickey
God,
pilot.
that's
He
crazy.
goes in.
Do his legs move, or is it just he comes as a pilot, like a seated pilot?
Yeah, he's like a little
I always have to
articulated
ask about
figure.
I always have to ask about the articulation. So silly.
Not like a ton. Like he's just like a little dude, but
yeah. Just enough though.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that's what's depressing, because you like know what they're capable of. So I don't know. Who knows? But it would be cool if maybe they get enough feedback from this Leo that they just go all in on the metal or something. And then,
yeah.
because I think that would, because I can force metal without worrying I'm gonna break it. Ooh.
Right.
But his armor also comes off, like his pants came off. It's just,
oh my God.
It's just
I keep
fun.
forgetting like he's a mech. Like that's Mech Mickey. That's so insane.
Yeah, and they have like one that's just like not, because this is like weathered and distressed, so it's like Five Nights at Freddy's Mickey. They have one that's just like straight up like painted all pretty, and they have a black and white one. So, and they're making any Samurai Pizza Cats fans in the chat? Yimbo, do you know Samurai Pizza Cats?
Samurai Pizza? No, do I have to look this up? Samurai Pizza Cats.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Well, it's a real thing because Google.
I would never lie about
search.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Here we go. Sharing screen.
It was an anime cartoon show back in like the 90s.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That's the Kitty Mega Man.
yeah. It's kind of like, it's like a Power Rangers Sentai-ish kind of thing, and they have like robots and stuff. But Heatboys is doing the white one, the white guy. They're doing him, and he has like a lot like Mickey, but he has like swords, armor.
Oh
yeah, I'm stoked.
So that's gonna be cool, because if they learn from like whatever they did with Mickey, now this is gonna be my question for you. Do you feel like this is a company? Like, I don't know how, because again, you're one of the few people that I know that like actively collects this line. So do you feel like they've responded well to like making adjustments to previous ones? Like, is this a company that does take constructive criticism well, or like have you noticed between mechs improvements? Or
well, that's the thing. Like the mechs, the Leo and Mikey mechs, solid. Not any issues at all. Like not even remotely. And it's not like I'm like babying them. Maybe I should, but I haven't. And they're just solid. I do have a line, like they have like, it's a dragon armor guy, where he was kind of in between, where he's some plastic, some die cast. So they seem to have learned from that and be like, okay, all die cast.
Okay.
So I hope they apply that to the Transformer line, and that would. But other than that, I don't know how responsive they are, because I haven't seen like a ton of issues. This is the first issue I had, and so I blasted it out there.
Yeah. Well, it's good to know,
it'd be interesting.
Yeah, I feel like that having that other guy, I know it's like two people is a small sample size, but when it comes to toys and toy related like QC issues, I feel like that's already like signs for waving the flag. So I feel like that was a very valid, like, it's because these are high priced toys, like if
because it's not like I dropped it. If I dropped it, it's like, duh, my fault. It is what it is. You can't expect it to. But if you're just using a toy or a figure or any product as intended and it breaks, there's a ton of people who are like, user error, and you're like, maybe,
right,
but you design it for the users. So
yes, well, like that's like going back to the Casey and Foot Soldier 2-pack I opened with you last time we hung out. Like,
yeah, with like the arms, like if the arms meant to pull off,
yeah. And then I did figure out my Donnie, kind of. Like, even with heat, it was still, like, his arm will still kind of pop out on me. But not enough, like, I was able to get it where...
Because they, like, is this Punk Donnie, or...
Yeah. Punk Donnie, there it is.
So he has swappable arms, or the arm comes out and it's not supposed to?
This arm, like, out of the box, his left arm was just out. Like, he just... bloop. So... I'll get it, and now it's with the bow staff. So, but see, yeah, boop. I just rotate it. So, like, I don't want to.
Is it
and
a
now it's
peg?
back on. It's
It's
a
a peg,
peg, and the
right?
peg is
I've
fine. Like if I but then as soon as I go to rotate it, so it can
like
pop back
any.
in, it'll stay, but then and it'll even go up and down. It's just a weird.
Have you done like the loose joints on it to like thicken it up?
I haven't yet. It almost like it's. We're not going to be able to see this in from what I'm showing, but
Like it's not
inside
getting
there,
like the peg's not getting in, or
it's yeah, because the peg itself is legit. Like it's got the little mushroom top, whatever. Like it has the ability to catch. I think something inside here, like underneath, is blocked. But
because
whatever.
are those like a softer body? Because like the Ronin bodies for a lot of the Ronin figures, it's like
Yeah.
malleable and
This
squishy.
is this is the squishy back, which I love. I love that.
Yeah, they're
But
really great.
yeah, but on the side, this is not squishy whatsoever. So like I said, it could pop in. I can move it up and down, like no problem. Look, it's like caught, but now this is going back to I could work myself up and get annoyed, which I did initially. I went, "Are you kidding me?" Like after I cut open all those NECA, all the plastic, I got through everything, the ties, and then like for it to still not, but because it can pop back in. There we go. And I can get him posed. I don't know if I'm going to go through the hassle, basically, because I'm like,
I honestly, like I would just like the hassle of just like send an email or whatever and be like, look, is there a way to fix this? And like go that hassle. You don't need to
oh,
like,
maybe. Yeah.
you don't need to like drive down to the NECA offices and go full Karen on them. But you know, like, because I don't think if it's like easy enough to send an email, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Like, so it will see, but then it can rotate out. I'm telling you, I think something is blocking it underneath on
Yeah,
one
like it's not making
aspect.
like a real connection.
Yeah. Like but it's stuff like that. Like, can I fix it on my own? And that's kind of where Machu's helped. Like with something like that, I'm like, I think I can figure this out. So I'm just gonna try to figure it out. And it gives me that little bit of extra satisfaction when it can work. But that's also not a foot breaking off like my Casey Jones. That's what I was gonna say. That foot soldier. I ended up just gluing the foot and just dealing with it because I'm like, all right, as long as he can stand,
it's super frustrating. Those little pegs. That's why it's like I want everything to be all metal joints, all metal all the time.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be great. Marvel Legends with like everything with a metal joint.
Yeah, like it would cost more. I get it, but it's like that's what's so cool about like the Mecha Heat line is it's just you have that security. You know, it's rock solid.
What do you guys think? Would you want in the chat? Let us know. Would you want to see metal joints start making their way? Could that even work? Does that work?
It could work. Well, good question. We have a toy maker in the chat. We have 9 to 5 Warriors who makes this fine guy. This was not planned, by the way. But look, this is Major Eraser.
Nice.
So, 9 to 5 Warriors. Why do you not make your toys out of metal? So your stuff is solid and super fun because it's the 4 POA. No issues there. How much would full-on metal joints cost?
And could
Laser Man?
I would assume it could be done just because we have toys with metal pieces that exist already.
Yeah, like because
between the Yolo Park and the 3-0, like I have stuff that's metal.
Just the joints. You loosen over time and you can't tighten them. Sorry, I'm reading your chat. I'm spoiling. Okay. I'm a serial chat reader.
No, that's okay. Interesting.
True.
That would be a problem. Okay.
If every figure cost $10 more for metal joints, who I'd be down. Just to know that I can. I mean, not every figure needs it, but like, for certain figures, I would do it for that long-term stability.
I guess it just is so comical that as collectors, as toy guys, whatever, like we have to like the fact that we just, I don't know. I know it always comes back to these conversations, but it's just so silly. Like, I don't know. We have to worry about that. Like that my set had this issue, but another guy's is going to be perfectly fine. And it's something else. Yeah, so it's like, I'm with you. I want the metal joint. I feel like that would be that would save a little bit of that toy anxiety of moving, especially first time around when you're, if you need heat or not, determining heat.
I'm telling
At
you,
least for
like
me.
if you ever get the Heatboys line or the Mickey, the Mickey's a little different because he's a hybrid, but the turtle ones, I would just love to show you because it'll something in your brain will change and you'll always want it afterwards. 9 to 5 Warrior says he'll make them out of paper clips next. Everybody, I'm gonna shamelessly plug. These are super fun, so they're kind of I don't know. I assume there's a bunch of fellow oldies back in the day when like everything was a cool toy. Major Eraser, Turbo Pork does the artwork for it. These are fun. I believe they're doing free shipping on their website, 9 to 5 Warriors. They're also on TikTok Shop now. You can utilize, sometimes TikTok Shop will give you a wicked coupon if you're a first-time buyer, and you can get stuff for a crazy good price. But Wave 1 is all out, and these are so fun. Yeah, look at that. Scotchy, you can put real tape in Scotchy.
What? Can you really?
Yeah, you can open him up and put like an actual tape roll and use him as a tape guy.
Oh my god.
And yeah, he's doing opener sales too, which is super cool because the packing is so beautiful you don't want to open it, but they're cheaper. So you can open that bad boy. $20, absolutely worth it. That's 3 figures in one.
Oh my god.
So cool. They're so ridiculously fun.
And that's oh my god, 3 figures in one. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember you playing around with these. These are, and this is Scotchy. This is him.
Yeah, Scotchy. Look, there's some instructions. You pop him open.
Yep.
Though I don't agree with the heat.
Oh, hair dryer. Just.
Though there's proper instructions, it's baked into it. I get it. I would still, when I get one, I'm gonna rip him open. No heating at all.
I can't believe you could actually put Scotch. Oh
yeah,
my god.
yeah. Isn't that cool?
That is awesome. That is.
And awesome. Look at the beautiful card art. That's why, I cut. Where did I put?
I do remember you having to open him on a recent TikTok you did where you were battling, right? Who was the group? You had your turtles.
Oh, they were fighting the Mezco turtles.
That's right. That's right.
But it's so stinking fun. I'll buy anything with Turbo Pork art too. So it's match made in heaven.
That is awesome. So silly.
No experience with metal. The first thought that comes to mind is each factory has its own specialty. So sourcing metal at one and plastic at another can get expensive.
Right. That would make sense. I mean, a lot of this stuff, this would be because this is how things exist. I feel like this would change things. Like a whole factory it would be a whole change in the way the business is run. So I feel like this is not going to be anything that's actually a potential, but I'm just thinking of not having that fear of breaking a peg, moving an ankle up and down for the first time. Like just knowing that's not going to break whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, granted, and their stuff is this is a good example. It's super solid. I that's fine, but if every figure, I don't know. I never used heat to open them up, but it feels better. Yeah, that's smart. If I was making toys, I'd be like, yeah, heat it all day. It's not our fault.
There you go. And KJ said he didn't know that they had them on the website. So there you go. So congrats. Yeah, the 9 to 5 board. Those are awesome, man. But anyway,
fun,
going back to the package.
I
remember when you were pulling in your recruits for the video, you were like, I don't want to open this.
Yeah, because that's also, here's another question while we have you in the chat, 9 to 5 Warriors. I think I asked you this before too. What's the logistics on making clamshell packaging versus just the bubble? How much extra cost is that?
Oh, like something that would be resealable then too?
Yeah, because that would be either. That's why I kind of love NECA because it's just like a box and you can put it, you can open it, steal it, But the bubble cards, as much as I love bubbles, you rip it off and it's you can never. Because to me, part of toys is and you can see I have stuff not here, but you have the package, right? So it's this is the, like, because you can take the figure out and it's just the figure, but you lose, like, this is how we sold it to you. This is how we stored it. So, like, I love having that moment of, like, this is what it looked like in store. So that's why I just love packaging. And even if I, like, open it, I'll save the card bubble and whatnot. So it's like,
yeah. Well,
if everything could be openable.
I wish, man. That was like our whole conversation that we had recently with Harry Moore that does all the retro and Marvel Legend designs. And like, I haven't opened my She-Hulk, and I haven't thrown out, like, I started getting rid of some of those Spider-Man retro cards, and then after talking to Harry, I'm like, I don't want to throw anything out.
Yeah, the art is just,
like you said, it's
so
all
cool.
part of the process. Yeah, it's all part of the entire experience.
Yeah.
Captain McKay. This was something I was going to ask you about, but here we go. The 03 Super 7 Turtles. I pre-ordered, think they look great. So I haven't yet, but
all in.
I kind of want to. Yeah, I figured you're going to be
all in. Do you have an affiliate code, Yimbo?
I do. I know you do too.
What's your code? What's your code? Who's on the fence about pre-ordering, and who's going to use Yimbo's code tonight?
Do I even? I guess I technically have a link and a code. I should probably look.
Yeah, you can do. They should have
in my
like
link tree.
What do they set you up under, like Yimbo? Because I'm Cody. I'm Cody. Bam. But well, I haven't seen you spamming that link out, Yimbo. 2003's hot.
I haven't. But I might if I jump on this, which I kind of want to.
But yeah, I got them all in. I discovered the wonders of Shop Pay.
Oh, okay. So just another,
which is actually pretty nice. Don't, probably not smart to keep using it, but I think these are gorgeous. Obviously, Mikey spinning chucks. Like, clearly they're a huge Mikey fan because we want Mikey to outshine everyone else because they all look chumps without spinning chucks.
Yeah, man. Dude, it's been the best. I know that was what I immediately commented on your reel of spinning chucks, but it's true. Give me spinning chucks and you have my heart. Like, that's
like, I don't know what happened if like there's a secret toy cabal where it's like we're all gonna do spinning chucks, but it's caught on in a big way.
And we as consumers and fans are better off for it. But Raph really does get screwed in the accessory, just in general. Like, he does.
Well, and because this one, like, I think all the other turtles kind of get screwed because it's like the spinning chucks is like so far and away cooler. Give me spinning size. Give me a spinning sword. Give me all spinning. Go nuts with the spinning.
Or just some kind of effects would have been nice. I know we have so many different effects now.
Yeah.
Just a variety. As turtle collectors, we have a variety of effects now, but still, it would have been nice. But I like that he comes with goggles, open comm.
Yeah, the goggles are neat.
I like the purple on the bow staff. I'm always
2003 is really good at like color coding things because I'm pretty sure all their weapons have the color code.
So, I mean, so you're already in. You ordered yours. Captain McKay got his. I'm like
all in. Yeah. Because I love Super 7. I love Turtles, and this one, the bonus pack. Other bonus packs they've done where it's just like, here's some different colored weapons, and it's like, even though, again, Raph, it's kind of basically the same head sculpt, so
it is, right? Is it? Let's see. Oh,
kind of.
It's
so like an angry face, which is fine. It would have been nice if it was like a neutral one. But still, you get 4 new heads. Like, that's pretty dope.
Because this one he's ready to, like, actually, he's right on the cusp there of all out fight mode where I feel like this is still stare down.
Well, I guess that one, the eyes are more squinty, I guess.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, with this one, it's like you said, it's just a little bit more angry. A little bit more. Look at that Mikey. Son of a gun.
Yeah.
It's a great
You know
design.
what I've been thinking?
I love the look of them.
Because I'm going into the chat too. Captain McKay, we're talking about affiliate codes. But I have more questions after this. And I don't know if this would break terms. Because I say this, I was an Amazon affiliate and they watched old videos of mine and they were like, you're out of the program. And it was like, cool.
They gotcha.
But it's like, because you realize if you have an Amazon link, if someone clicks your link and then buys toilet paper, it still counts. So it's like, Why don't we set up a cabal where we use everybody's links in rotation? So it's like affiliate links. We should all build a list. And it's like, I'm going to buy from this company. It's Yimbo's turn. Next time I buy from them, it's J-Shot. Think about it, folks.
It's a
We
wonderful
need some
idea
kind of
because
affiliate syndicate. I don't know if it would break the rules if you're like organizing stuff, but
at the end of the day, it doesn't cost us anything to use anybody's links and things like that.
Yeah,
like,
because you're giving them free marketing.
You're just supporting. Yeah, like you are helping. Like we, as the guys with the links, we're driving traffic to the website. But yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, and some
that's
websites like
thought, Cody.
Because one pro tip, like places like Entertainment Earth, once it's in stock, you can get like free shipping and stuff. So sometimes people give you like you get like a bonus or a discount. But I'm saying, how many times have you purchased from these places and you haven't used somebody's code? Even if it doesn't benefit you any at all, you don't get any % off. You could still,
yeah.
And it's been give Yimbo really, like $5.
Yeah, I mean, like I keep saying, like we want to be able to help everybody out, and at the end of the day, getting paid from a corporation is not a bad thing.
Because everything we do is a free ad. Like,
right,
I'm fine with that,
and I love that. Affiliate sabotage. Well, it's not sabotage. It's just trying to maximize. It's so nice. Here, let me put it this way. It's so nice when I see other friends get a new affiliate link or a code or whatever. We get in with a company. Like, that's so nice. Because in the grand scheme of things, like more people are joining the hobby. More people are joining the community, just buying toys. We know that now adults are the #1 toy buyers. That's official. It's on the record books, right? So, yeah, however we can help. Because I think in the grand scheme of things, it's still like as fellow creators, our group is still small. It might feel like, oh wow, now everybody no, but if we rotate it, you're onto something, Cody. I think you could swing something.
And I mean, even like I'm shopping on Amazon tonight. Whose link am I going to click through and then buy all my stupid stuff?
That's not a bad idea. That would be a good. And again, without any expectation. If you want to but Cody, you're onto something. Machu Toy with the affiliate syndicate has a nice ring to it.
Yeah. I feel like somebody could even like design a program where it's like enter them all. What one should I use today? You click a button and it randoms it or something. It could happen.
We can, again, we're not going anywhere. These toys. We're going to continue showing up, whether it's every Sunday, every week on our channels. So we're doing our thing. But yeah. But Jamie Lynn Park said, where's the spinning bow staff? Where's the spinning sai? That's what I'm saying. If you're going to go Chucks and you just stop at the Chucks, I'm surprised.
Yeah. Cause I think they're all great. I don't feel bad about buying any of them. But when you look at Mikey, it's like the spinning Chucks are so super cool. Everyone else feels left out.
It does have it, but not in an awful way. Just like that little bit of. He's got a little razzle dazzle. He's got razzle dazzle.
Yeah, spinning size. It would be cool. How do you feel? How does everyone feel about like the articulation? Is that like a huge?
Well, that's why I went back. That was going to be my next question too. I know for you, it's not quite to the same, but you know what? Whatever. I've made my peace with the whole like turtles are going to articulate the way turtles articulate. So the fact that it's double jointed elbows is very big. I'm super happy about that. I like that Mikey can hit this pose.
Yeah.
Like that kind of. Yeah, he's got a crouch. I think it's going to be fine. We know exactly what turtles, we're getting.
Yeah, the articulate, because someone was asking me like, I want to know what the articulation will be, and I was like, I don't know, like go like pick up any NECA figure that has it now, and it's probably roughly going to be that, because like you can't, if you're doing like the shell's locked down, right? So with the Ronin line, they've kind of gotten around that because it's like squishier, right? Which is fine. But like the plastron, it's like unless you break that up, because like if you do a butterfly joint and it's cutting into that, like you can do more articulation, but eventually you're like Yamaguchi, where it's like you can articulate, but it's like you don't have like Gary Needles from the Party Wagon. He talks about like he hates it when it breaks up the sculpt, and so he hates like thigh cuts and stuff like that. So yeah, and like Captain McKay brings up like best action. And they've done a bunch of effects, but they've also done kind of more articulation than you would think. Like they almost kind of have a butterfly on their turtles, but it's
Right. Well,
still like you're limited by the shell. So
and that's even thinking about the Mezco set where it's not butterflies, but because they angled that kind of up
yeah.
and
So like
in, so he can get all of them can get that little bit more like hand together movement. I think
so
you're gonna
that's
hit everything that you're gonna want, honestly.
they were. I think that's why they showed off like the Donnie doing like backwards more.
Yeah.
Though I still
I
don't
mean,
think it's not like too crazy. But so I think people are a little like they give too much credit to articulation because it's still like, unless you really, really go for it, it's a little limited. But yeah, these are fantastic. It does feel a little shrinkflation-y a bit.
just price wise, and then the offering, like riding the everybody's
Well,
wanted this set for so long type of we can kind of get away with a little less. Is that what you
yeah,
mean?
and I don't view it as like nefarious, but when you compare it to like
No.
earlier figures in the line, it's like they had like an extra weapon sprue, they had like a ton of accessories, or like they more, and so you can definitely see this is pared down. So it does make you wonder.
Yeah. Well, that's we know that stuff is happening everywhere. So
yeah,
unfortunately, we just have to make our decision because we still have the choice to buy or not to buy.
Yeah, because I do think also like the 2003, like because Turtles, like there's a very solid nostalgia block for Turtles, which is the 87 cartoon and the movies. Right. Like that's where everyone is. And so like we're getting there for 2003, but it's that consumer base that those fans generally, the people who grew up with it, are going to be younger. So it's like I do think they didn't want to like go for broke on this line until they were sure how people would respond. So I'd be curious if we get like accessory packs, or if there's second or third waves, what those come with.
Yeah, because 2003, wow, that's still a person born then would only be 21. Am I doing
Yeah,
that
or
math
if you were
right?
like, if you saw it when you're 10, you're
So
just into your 30s or whatever.
okay, I'm just trying to think
And
of
so it's
where
like,
is the disposable income. So there would be some 30-year-olds.
yeah, I would
they would
have
be
to
able
assume
to.
like the true disposable income, it's like obviously like there's tons of like teenagers and kids who love toys and collect it, but it's like the buying power of like adults buy toys. I'd
Right.
assume it's like, 35 and up, if not
Yeah.
more.
Right. So that's another reason why they would try to make this as cost effective as possible and then see if how they do and if the demand's there. I can, from a business sense, again, we only can speculate, right? Like we don't really know.
Yeah.
So,
I would love
but
if imagine if we had like real numbers on what everything cost and whatnot. That'd be so fascinating. Like a company would be
yeah.
crazy to give that out because
Oh yeah, no,
they'd be
it's
screwed forever. But
right.
it would just be so fascinating to know.
Yeah, like here, and that's Captain McKay makes a great point too. So he's like, I could see it. He's like, but maybe the double joints, the new articulation, that cut into cost for sure. That's what I mean. Like none of this stuff is gonna be. They can set the prices whatever they want. Again, we
because
don't get mad
before where
about
they
it.
if they just had a peg, now it's like they have to do a whole like middle part now as
Yeah.
part of the mold.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do want that. The look of them is fantastic.
Yeah, I think they
I
nailed
want
it.
to. I need to watch some episodes.
I've been rewatching it with the Ninja Turtle Power Hour podcast that I'm on. It's a pretty good show.
Where are you streaming it from? Where is it? Is it available anywhere, or is it through
Paramount Plus?
Okay. Oh, they have that's right. They have like all of the turtle. They have all the turtle content.
Yeah, though you can also like you can find them on YouTube as well.
All right, fair. All right. So this is 220 guys will get you all 4 boys and then the bonus head sculpt. So you do get that
yeah, you have to get the bonus head sculpt, you have to buy all 4 from Super 7.
It is,
and that's
incredibly
only Super
tempting.
7. And someone was talking about like the Shop Pay app. Because Super 7, yeah, they're a charge now kind of company. They don't like wait until the end because this is like an open made to order, where they make them based on the orders they get, whether that's from like retail partners or consumers or whatever. I tried paying I'm a serial paying for, if you wonder how do you afford all this stuff, elaborate pay in 4 schemes where it's like suddenly it's like you owe $700 this month, and it's like, how is that possible?
Right.
But Shop Pay is kind of similar. It's more, I like pay in 4 is nice because it's like credit without being credit. Just PayPal fronts you, you know.
Right.
But Shop Pay is more like literally like a credit line ish. So I don't think they like run your credit. They're gonna bone you over with interest if you miss it. But they have a lot of plans. They have like 4 payments, 6 payments, or you can spread it across the year, and they'll do like a finance charge where it's like, do it across the year, but you're gonna pay us $30 more.
Right.
But you can pay early, right? So you can. I just did it for like 6 months, but it's like you can pay us whenever you want, and I paid like 100, and then it said like, okay, you don't owe until 4 months from now instead of 2.
Okay.
But there's also one that the year, so it's like you can pay $20 for like a whole year. So I don't know. I would just be careful as a serial paying for. What happens is you're like, I can afford $20 now, but then it comes around and you owe like $200 for all your paying for. So that's where you need to like monitor it and be careful and not get too overspendy, which I've actually been trying to like chomp it down. But
yeah, no, that's, I mean, again, depending for whatever, you know, whatever these times hit. Like I'm going through that phase now.
Yeah.
Damn it, losing that cap head really makes me so mad. And it like,
maybe you could ask him like, hey, if you have any extra cap heads, could you send them my way?
So mad. So mad.
That sucks.
Oh, just because it's so stupid. And and this is I was batting 1,000 yesterday. So my little Leo Pizza Club, whatever this goofball thing is, which I have no idea
somebody told me his name. It's like something.
Well, I dropped him and the stupid stand broke.
I broke the stand right away. I tried to put him on the stand and it snapped like instantly. I was like, whoop. And again, that's where it's like, that would have always broke. That would have broke eventually because that one's so like, there's certain breaks, you know, it would have just happened.
I was like, oh, this is connected? What the hell? This is like, there's no way. So I can glue it. It's just, I was just
at that. I just thought of just like, just get like a nail or something and put that in there, because that's gonna work way better than that stand. Because that stand was always gonna break because that's like the flimsiest.
I was like, what are you like, guys? Is that like, honestly, whoever at NECA was just like, LOL. Like put that in them and just like these suck it nerds. Like that's what that was.
Yeah.
No way. Dude, because I have my little container. Or somewhere. Here it is. So this is my Pizza Club and Punk accessories, right? This is, I put all those, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna put that thing in because it will break, and I still broke it. It literally just
that is so flimsy.
Yeah.
Which it's fine. It's like I was never gonna use it, but it's that kind of thing. Like your brain is like, now my set is tarnished. It's no good.
Oh, maybe Beast Boy can help out with my cap issue. So I have the Mafex Stealth Cap, and I, for whatever reason, can't find the yelling in the helmet face. So yeah, I don't know. I know you and Henrock, one of you guys has a head sculpt.
What about like, because I know like people part things out on eBay. What's the Mafex?
If I had to, I was looking. I've already been looking. This is where this is.
Are those reasonable or?
If I found, but so nothing is out because that was my first. My first look is always eBay, because then I know if I want to. Because it's a matter of like, again, I try not to bother people, right? So I'm like, all right, eBay. Like, I'm not gonna bother anybody if I just search for it, and then if not, then I can think about who I can gently harass and see if they can help me out. So. From our community. Yeah. So maybe Man Beast Boy. Oh, you never got that one. Yeah. Wait, did I say what? Did I curse? Did a curse come out?
I don't know. I curse so much I can't even. I'm not even aware of it.
Oh, here we go. Captain McKay said the logic. This is going back to our the pay conversation real quick. The logic is why I pay up front as often as possible. I like to get it out of the way and then forget I even bought things until they show up at my door. I've been doing more of that lately, and it does
It's super
help.
nice.
Yeah, like if I'm able to, like that's why I still have to order my Revolt Tech um Deadpool, but like I just haven't yet because I know I'm gonna like they take they you buy it straight
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
So
It definitely sucks to drop the money, but it's nice because like you get that feeling like you pay it off, you forget about it. Like someone was asking about like a different wave of Super 7 if it's going to come out with or before these 2003 ones.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is like you pay it off, say it takes a year, when they're like, hey, it's shipping, you already paid. You don't have that like terror. You know that terror when like your pre-orders come in, it's like, I owe $130 now. I have not partitioned $130. And it's like a stressful, awful thing.
I buy Mezco, so like
yeah, it's so much nicer when it's like it's shipping. You're like, great, I paid for that 2 years ago. That money's gone. This is all happiness. So that I don't mind paying early for that reason, as long as they let me do some kind of paying for or
Well, that's what I'm gonna have to figure out. I'll look into some of those options for this because I'm probably gonna end up getting this set. Like they just look too good, and for the first crack of that style in a scale that we enjoy,
yeah. Though I will say, like,
it looks so good.
If you don't want like the the exclusive part of it, if you just want the figures, that's where Big Bad Toy Store is nice because they don't charge until they ship, so that's where you can push it off.
That's right. So there's always options everywhere. There's options.
Yeah, but yeah, Captain McKay's.
Yeah. That's one thing I don't like. That's so funny. I'll be doing good and then get hit with 3 figures that all hit in 1 month. Yeah, it's true, man. And I brought up Mezco because I don't know if I got the warning that I was being charged for the Battinson figure. So I was looking. I don't think they hit me yet, but then I saw Batforce Grumps. Did he or one of my grumpy friends got his Mezco Battinson in. So they're shipping. Gosh darn it. Messi has a question for you. Random question, Cody. What are your thoughts on the Last Ronin Donnie? Oh, here we go. Let's do it. Last Ronin Donnie.
He's a beautiful figure. Like he is a little like I was talking to Jay TMNT 1987. He's not super hot on this Donnie. And I think it's because this Donnie is a little bit more plain. Like he's got a robe. Interestingly, he doesn't have the squishiness. They gave like he's a rock solid, which I guess it's like their argument is like he doesn't have armor, it's just a robe, so it's like there's nothing to squish. I don't know. So it's a little bit like as you get lower, there is more squishy.
Okay.
But I think he's awesome, super fun. Also, it's the little things, the little bow holder. Who else when you put the you have like the bow holder and you're like, I'm gonna break that 3 times in. It pops out as a peg. So it's like it's not good if all the force is just it's gonna make it pop out. It's not gonna like tear it, I would assume. Genius. Give us more of that. And it fits in nice, it doesn't wiggle out. The cool I like details like this where he does have a little bit of the shell peeking in. No, I think he's gorgeous. It's just the Ronin line is just I don't know, it's something there's just something special about it, like the look. It's all
and what's
fantastic.
Is that a broken bow staff or is that like a bandana? What is that? Is that something tied to it sculpted? Yeah. What is it? What's going on over there?
I can actually show you. So you'll notice, like, if you look at the Leo, which is a banger, he has red, right?
Okay.
Red.
Yeah.
Red. If you look at where's Mikey? Mikey had, and probably someone in the chat told me this. Mikey has some red on his body too.
Okay.
It's because when Ultimate Jobber Raph died,
yes,
all the brothers, they adopted some like a red piece to like memorialize Raph. So it's just
son of a gun,
a little bandana on it. Way cool,
man. Oh, that makes me sad though, but that's awesome.
Why does it? Oh yeah.
No,
I was like, why does it make you sad?
Context of the story.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's rad. So the Ronin line is so cool. And he kind of just
purple thing coming down? Is that
that's what I thought it was like?
bandana,
Maybe it was like he had the world's longest bandana.
Yeah.
But I guess he just has like a sashy thing in
Oh,
there.
it's just in there. Nice.
It's a
Okay.
little styling. And so this one he does have like one thing you don't often get. I probably shouldn't
waist
force it,
swivel?
but he has a lot of waist swivel. There's no crunch, no turtle crunch, in which I would argue turtles shouldn't have a crunch because a turtle can't crunch.
Fair.
People are like, oh, they're mutated.
I know.
They're
No.
maybe. But there is a lot of waist swivel.
Okay.
But yeah, he's very chunky and thick. He's like, because like there's not squishiness to him.
Does he seem,
I don't know.
because from my eyes it looks like, is he on par with the first Last Ronin figure? Like, is he is giving me more of those vibes than the Raph
I would say
Leo.
that's accurate. Because like Raph and Leo, like and Mikey, you can
that's right,
like listen. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Here's the Donnie squeeze. Nothing.
All right.
Yeah, so like essentially, I think it's, I don't know, maybe it's just because they have like an outer layer and Donnie doesn't have the outer layer, but he kind of does as you get down in the middle, like his little. But yeah, so he is. He's made with like the same joints and like mentality of the newer Ronin figures, but a more standardish thick body type.
Got it. Okay. Just from a second, he looked larger than the other guys.
Oh no. Well,
or is he? But maybe
no.
Just
yeah, I think he's the same.
Okay.
I mean, he's a little taller maybe than like Mikey and whatnot, but he's basically the same size. He's not like. Okay. I have them all out because I did a video today for him, but.
Well, there you go. And FinCop said that was unexpectedly informative. What do you mean unexpected? It's Cody. He's so knowledgeable.
Like
he's highly knowledgeable.
I don't know. Maybe you're onto something, but he's a shorty, so he's not like Freako Ronin tall, but close.
Okay. But how does he feel now from does he feel like the newer ones in terms of the quality of the materials and just that softy vibe, that rub, like, or does he feel more like that first Last Ronin figure? I'm just curious.
I would say more like this one, because really only the hips have the softy vibe, but because there's no squish in the top.
Okay.
So yeah.
That was just me being curious. That just the questions that came to my mind when I saw you holding all of them in hands.
Yeah, because the softy vibe is oddly reassuring. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it is. I can't quite explain it because I'm not afraid of them breaking, but it's just. I don't know. The softy vibe to me just it seems like it's almost like you have like an airbag and it's gonna like take the brunt of it or something.
Interesting.
But yeah, these ones popped up at Walmart. Stealth drop.
FinCop said there was this squeeze. Sorry,
yeah, you gotta squeeze.
You gotta squeeze. But that cracked me up. Yep. And there's Bad Force Gross. What's going on, man?
What up?
Man, Beast Boy said, love the feel of their plastics now. Same. That's why I feel like you can visualize, you could see it, the difference. You don't even have to I don't know. I was getting tactile
one thing
vibes
also
visually.
I love. Look at this. Tell me, everybody, what's awesome about this. This is a quiz for the chat. Tell me what's awesome about this.
What, the paint scraping off the joint?
I guess, but this came this way, so there was no paint, because usually they paint the joints, and that's what gums them up.
Yes.
So I don't know. I guess we could argue it scraped off somehow on the way, but it seems like they finally learned, like, hey, what if we don't paint that?
Right. That's interesting. If that was the case, yeah.
And this one, like, it's not loose, but it's like it's almost like, you know how you get used to something being like stick, and so when something is smooth, you're like, is that loose? Is that what loose is? Right. Or is this how it should work? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he like holds, so he's not like. It's weird. It's a wild time to be alive, and I realize it's because there's no paint in the joint. So.
Well, that is smart. Like, even the bandanas that are articulated on the Toon line, like, as cool as it is, they've all scraped away. You know, like, the paint will eventually just not be there anymore. So,
yeah, because it's like, I don't know. whenever they paint the joint, it's like white. If I move it once and it's going to shear off, but
it's within 3 movements. It's just gone.
Like, and you have the flakes.
Yep.
So. But yeah, I highly recommend this Donnie. He's in the Walmart electronics section, and like they just stocked mine yesterday. So,
man, see, like I stopped with my RAF, so I have the armored and shirtless last Ronin.
So you don't have a Leo?
I have RAF, and then I stopped
because you don't have a Mikey.
There's just been too many turtles. And then
I will say also, like, to be fair, when we're talking about like Super 7 shrinkflation, these ones do also feel shrinkflation-y.
Okay.
Partly because they're like he comes with like basically the bow staff and the hat and whatnot. And he actually he gets. Sorry, I'm in the world's creakiest chair, by the way. This is a free chair from TikTok Shop, and it kind of shows. But he has the cool banner.
That's neat. Yeah.
Cloth goods.
See, that's neat. So that he does come with stuff.
Yeah, it's just like I think with NECA especially, like they usually like shower you in accessories. So when they dial it back, you're kind of like, ah.
But you know what? I'm sure somebody was thinking, but it's a banner and it's fabric. They'll deal with it. Like that's true.
And it's the kind of thing of like, what accessories do you give a character when it's based so narrowly?
Right.
Upgrade your chair. This was a free chair.
Oh. Oh no, we just or I thought we got out of our chair conversation. Now
what chair are you rocking tonight, Yimbo?
You know, my new ergonomic streaming chair, desk chair. I love it.
If I move very slowly, there's no creak.
There you go. And as Finn's pointed out, it is not an outdoor metal chair, so you're okay.
I would rock the metal chair.
Oh my god, I can't even fathom this, that someone in the toy community would not have one single Ninja Turtle. That blows my mind, Grumps. Good for you.
Think of the savings. Think of the savings, though.
Every time I look at my shelf, I'm like, oh god.
Because if I remove,
that is impressive.
Obviously, I'm mainly a turtle person. I would only, if I got rid of all my turtles and I just had non-turtle stuff, I'd have like maybe 20 figures.
See, I'm not quite to that point. That's why I'm always saying like you're one of my turtle boys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't have that. It would still be a lot of toys, but not as many. This basement would be cleared out.
I don't know how y'all do it. Because like part of the reason, because I love all toys and I want to get all toys, but it's like you kind of just have to like I've gotten like the One Piece SHF line and I'm going into that and some Transformers. But it's like the more you give in to your interest, the more you buy. It's like I'm already run out of space. I'm already chock full of turtles. I think turtles are a good realm to collect in because there's so many options.
Yeah.
Like I want to get the Marvel Legends Dracula. I want to get that one.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right.
Just because it looks cool.
Was that
Slippery Slope?
Oh, you're just
why no TMNT though, Bat Force? Because I do like Legends. Patty Bats. Pattinson is the best bat, or is it Battinson? We call him.
Yeah, Battinson. I like him. I like Battinson a lot.
Metal chairs, metal joints.
Free chair comes with future joint pain.
True.
Oh my god, that's too funny. Which one is it? Cody, you have that one, right? Not even the Batman and Turtles sets from the animated movie. I never ended up getting
from the
those.
Movie. Those were those GameStop's clearance them, Tom. I bought them on eBay after the fact for way more, but that was a super fun line.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the best like build quality, but
well, Cody, speaking of turtles, we do have to talk our way through this set. All right, let's see. Sorry, I'm looking for my mouse. There we go. Where's
I
our?
think I know what you're going.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think.
you
Let's
know.
see
You
if
already
I'm
know.
right.
You already know because you're the guy that made me want the sketch turtles so badly. Because I'm like, all right, they're cute. They're like $15 each. They have the colorways, and I
Did
still
you get
kind of
them
want
yet?
them. I no, because I looked again today. Nothing.
Apparently, the next shipment, I think it's July or something.
Okay. Yeah, they just have not been. They've not hit the East Coast, at least that, as far as I know. But boom, NECA
Oh,
decides
yeah.
to drop this on us. So yeah,
These look good. And spinning
Chunky
chucks.
boys,
I'm telling
baby.
you, like they got together,
Yeah,
the toy Illuminati, and they were like, spinning chucks are the way.
and we're gonna get these guys so good this year. And it's like, yeah, we're eating good as Michelangelo fans.
I almost feel like it's like a licensor thing where they're like, hey, you're doing Mikey, you're doing spinning chucks. But so are
Yeah.
you getting this? This
All
comes
right,
out
yeah,
next
this
week.
for sure. I'm getting that. This is yeah. Now my question for you: do I need two sets of these to make the team, or like I'm assuming yes because they have all of the weapons, or am I wrong?
Well, because here's the thing, like these turtles, they're based on the first Inception, where it's like they essentially drew two Mikeys, right? So they are just by the fact that they gave them the chucks, so they're by default Mikey, what they later
Okay.
evolved to be. This one though, the chucks they clip off on all of these,
Yeah.
so you can, and they come with the other weapons. And so I've thought about that. Like some people are talking about getting four, so they have like all four of the same turtle they can make into the turtles.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're fine if you just do two because it's very specifically these are the first sketch turtles.
Okay.
Um, I think getting four is fun because then you can have like two big brutes and two little skinnies. I think that would be super fun. Um,
So like this is the first. That is the sketch, right? Like they were on a what is it on a
yep.
napkin in a restaurant? What was the deal?
Well, they were like they were in their room because they both wanted to be comics
That's right.
people. They were just goofing off, and they had done like other stuff. But I believe Peter Laird, so the one on the right with like he has the mask over his nose. That Peter Laird
Yes.
did that one, and
Okay.
then Kevin Eastman fired back. I think that's the right order,
Okay.
or it might be flipped. Either way, they did those, and then after that, that's when Kevin did the sketch turtles. He did all four together, and that's where they solidified them down.
Oh, and that's where you got this
Yep.
set here.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
sketch turtles is technically the third turtle drawing if you're going by the strict order of it. But that
Interesting.
was the first time you see all four turtles.
See, now I still want the
Um,
Playmates set again. Damn it.
they're all good. I'm getting all of them. And there's another Playmates set based on their like original kind of update of the Playmates toys. But
Well,
what do we think the price is going to be for this 2-pack?
oh man. Now I want it to be $60? I do not. Do I
Because what their 2-packs are usually
is it 60
50.
now? Is it they used to be. That's the whole thing. They used to be. I think like the Sinja 2-pack, I think they were 60. I think they were 59.99.
Yeah, because I think some like they kind of like subsidize down because it
Yeah,
basically works
cuz
out to like 25 each.
I never opened up the from one of the previous holothons, the tall and short thugs from the animated
Mm.
one. So I still have the Target sticker, and that's $49.99. So
Oof.
yeah, that was what a time to be alive, everybody. It was
Yeah,
like
I'm
last year.
guessing it'd be cool if they hit 60. I mean, obviously it's cooler if they go lower somehow, if they're like 55. But
Yeah,
I'm betting 65.
I see. I'll be annoyed if it's over the like what they've been retailing 2-packs for, even if it's an exclusive. But I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm still gonna get them.
but
That's how they
so
know.
if they're 50, do you get two easily? Or if they're 60, are you going just one?
I think I'm gonna take your advice and stick with one set now. Now you're just because of the history of it. Like this is I want the set just because of how cool is it that they
Mm-hmm.
made these. Same thing. I want the reason why I want the sketch turtles from Playmates because how cool is it that this one thing that was made 30 years ago like now in little toy form. So I think I might just get one and leave
And
it as
honestly,
like
like
the
if you're
sketch
working
set.
for a picture, like if you want to do all 4, you can just take 4 pictures and stitch them
Yeah,
together, and then
if
you
I
have the
really
whole
wanted to,
team.
right?
Or you're
And
doubling up in pairs. Like here's a Mikey and a Leo.
yeah,
But I don't know. It's a sickness. I'm tempted to get 4 because I kind of love the idea of like a lopsided 4-member team. But what do I need? That's where it's like you have the like this would be cool in my brain, and you
right,
get it. You don't open it for 6 months,
right,
and it's still cool, but it's like
right.
off to the side cool where you don't think about it. But as soon as you do think about it, you're like, why did I rush to get this? I
Right.
didn't do anything with it for 6 months.
I think I would just get 2. I mean, 1 pack. I think I could live with 2 of them. I don't think I need a whole team.
I do suspect my hunch is they put these out normally afterwards, just without like because it won't have like the
Oh,
cool slip cover.
right.
Because it's like, and any toy maker, if you can reuse a mold, you're gonna do it. And so these are a whole
Sure.
unique mold. So
Hmm.
they'll do a black and white set.
Oh yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
be like, this is the non-con exclusive. Maybe they take out the spinning chucks and it's a dagger to the heart.
Right.
But I
I
bet
could
there's
see
like a
that though.
second bite of the apple for these.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish they would be able to tell you that up front, but that would hamper
That's
sales and whatnot. But
exactly. That's how they get. Which I understand. I understand that. But
yeah.
yeah, that's how they get us. That's how they get us. So I'm gonna do the 1. I'm still gonna look for the playmates because like if they were at the store today, I would have walked home with them. So I keep telling myself I
I
don't
went
need
out
them, but they're so awesome looking, man.
I went hunting for the toilet taxi today, and I didn't find it, but
The toilet taxi? What is this?
because Playmates, they're going off. They are going off.
What is the? Oh wait, wait. What did they made? What did they do?
It's a
Is it?
reissue, and it
It's a.
comes with a new Donnie figure.
Is this out already?
Yeah, not easily out, and the problem is like
Okay.
it's the same code as 2 of their other vehicles. So if you haven't searched stock, they might show a
Okay.
different one. Yeah. So this is the retro version.
Oh my god.
It's a
My
reissue
god.
of this, and it comes with a new Donnie figure. I don't know if it would show up just
Okay.
yet. So the box looks different.
Oh, that's
Uh,
funny. What a
it's cool though.
bizarre. Well, I know, but what a weird. I mean, I guess they have so many different vehicles and things. They could just keep reissuing this stuff. I don't. Again, it's printing money. I don't know
If you do,
what's it
maybe if
for.
you search 2024 or something on it
Okay.
or something.
Let's see.
No,
Mm-mm-mm. All right, that's okay. But that's neat. So you were out actively hunting for this today.
yeah, and I
Oh.
did not.
Oh, that's cool.
The
Yeah, well,
skateboard. Yeah,
sketch turtles. I'm still gonna get them. They still look.
they're great. They're super fun. Like it's that perfect mix of like a toy and
Mm-hmm.
like a collectible that it's just fun on all levels.
Yeah,
If I had
yeah,
these as a kid, I would have played with them like every Saturday, like religiously.
yeah. Um, so that's a big thing I'm looking for. Otherwise, I'm trying to actively behave myself
So
now that I did my.
non-turtle stuff, what have you
Yeah, yeah.
pre-ordered this week or in the last 2 weeks? Because like did you get are you getting Helverine?
I did not put in for Helverine. What did I? Did I do anything? Did I do any damage? I've been good. Again, Comic-Con this last week, I feel like
That's very tough. I mean, it's really hard to dial back,
it is.
especially when you're like if you're making videos and stuff because you get like content brain and you start like justifying it that way.
Yeah. No, so I've been pretty good about stuff just because with Comic-Con coming around the corner, um and yeah, like I have toys to play with and open. So I do have a video that I have to work on. I recorded a Turtles in Disguise Punk Turtle Pizza Club little comparison. So I have to edit all that up. I just
I
have
love
not
those
this
punk
week.
turtles.
Dude, they're so good. I'm just still so mad about the Donnie arm because like I know it's an issue. So like when I
Mm,
pick him up, I'm like he looks so great. And then as soon as I go to move, when it happened, like I'm like, oh, good. So it's like, oh, it's
Yeah,
moving fine. It's moving
my One
fine.
Piece Sanji is like that with his leg. Like the leg stays on technically, but if I
Yeah.
touch it,
But see, like it'll move it. I got to figure it out. This is gonna be a toy challenge that I don't mind taking on. But otherwise, dude, I did try one thing with the punk set. I tried putting on the mean Leo eyes from the disguise onto the mouth from because like with the
he has like a big expression,
it's
right?
yeah, it's like it's not it's there's more green on the mouth than there is on the top. So I was like maybe it can pass, but no.
It's frustrating they didn't do like the same color.
Yeah, that's the one that
Because it's
my
not like
one
they're
little
both. It's not like
knock.
one's bright green and one's like a totally different green. When they're vaguely the same shades of green, but not the same shade, that's
It's just
devastating.
I'll send you a picture of actually if I do that then I can show everybody what I'm talking about here.
But
Hang on.
really, no Helverine, huh?
No, he looks great. It's another one like I would totally buy.
Are you all Wolverined out, or you're clamped down? You're being good.
Clamped down because I have so many toys I need to put on eBay or so just to cycle out because there's so much I want to open and play with. But let me
Yeah.
send this to you now because this way I can also pull it up for people. But because I was so hoping this would work. All right, so here I sent those to you there. I'll bring them up on here.
Could you like edit it in post?
Yeah, if I wanted to, I could do stuff if I needed specifically to, look at or make a photo specifically with that head sculpt because, Leo does get the short, the short end of the stick with the Pizza Club. Oh, I can't. That's annoying. I can't bring up our chat because I sent them maybe as like a group. That's so silly. Let me just try one more time with the one head. Let's see if that works. Oh, that did work. Okay. So one at a time. Thanks for dealing with me,
Yeah.
Cody
Oof.
and
Yeah.
people. Just hang on. Here we go. Here's bam.
The first one looks like he's bald. Like he looks like that
Yeah,
registers is like.
it's just right? It's so close.
The red eyes one I think works because maybe like the lighting is just right.
Well, the red eyes, that's just the normal. So this is the only one
Oh,
that
the
would
red eyes is
work.
normal.
Yeah. So here, everybody, because I was trying to figure out a little solution. See, with the red eyes, that's the actual correct tone.
That's the okay.
Yeah. But that's
it's
the
so
one
close.
missing. That's the one missing eyes. The expression that I don't have is that missing from Leo because Leo's a butt kicker. Every time I put on his other expression, like on any of the punk turtles, the grit teeth, like he just looks like yoinks. It's just
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. That's a problem with the Mezco tune, Donnie.
oh yeah. You need a macho in your life to paint up those eyes.
Yeah, he's all well, not even just the eyes, it's just like all the expressions are like happy expressions, and so it's like you can't not have him be a goofball.
Right. Which is weird. I still don't see him as such a goofball character. I mean, I know he can have his moments, but
yeah, it's a odd. Like they can all be goofballs, but Finn Cobb thinks it works. Just mess with the lighting. It kind of does. It's just you would have to do. It's like the lighting. It's like almost like glaring on his bald turtley dome. Or what if you got like green makeup, like a base, like a foundation that you could like powder on to him?
Well, I mean, again, thinking as a customizer, which I am not, I don't identify as a customizer, but if I think in that way, my macho instincts were kicking in. Like this would be far easier to paint match if I did want to save this. You know, if I did want to use this, I think it would be
You
easier.
really
It
just
can't
look a
match that
little
green.
darker. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't even necessarily have to register as green.
Because otherwise you're just getting Happy Leo. And that's fine. Like that's adorable. I love that. But if I try to put on any of the angry faces. Oh yeah, just like any of these. Like here's a punk angry face. Like if I put that mouth onto that expression, like I said, it just doesn't work. It's just like
Yeah, he's a deranged punker.
Yeah. But this is how I set up all my guys. I gave them those faces. I took all the gritted teeth. I love the gritted teeth mouth expressions. So I took all of them off, and they are on my like Pizza Club bodies right now.
Nice. Yeah, I've been real tempted to get the punk turtles, especially because like the stock in my local Targets has been great.
They are cool. They're cool, man. Like they're just fun. They're fun. Like for you, like I'm surprised you don't have them yet, just because they're just kitschy turtles with personality. And
well, I think it's also like there's so many turtles. It's like Mr. Burns's diseases trying to fit through the doorway where they just all jam up, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes too much stuff comes out where it's like you do have to like pick and choose, even with turtles. That's what the weirdest thing with turtles, where it's like,
don't forget, I got the punk turtles because I passed on the Mezco Toon turtles. You know, like that was part of my like, now everybody's getting their Mezco animated turtles. I'm gonna go buy 2 sets of turtle. Like that's what I straight up did. Like it's
I get it.
So yes. But they are great. They are great. You would enjoy them just based on knowing you and the looks of these guys.
For sure. Yeah, they look. I was surprised they didn't like in the package. They're not displayed prominently. It's almost like they're ashamed of them, like the punk heads.
And I really like, dude. Even the sunglasses head sculpts. These are awesome too. And like these are gonna be perfect for go-to summer. You know, like these are the other heads that are gonna live on those bodies for sure. But look, see, like even with just a board express, that doesn't work. Like he can't get mad. How can he get mad?
He's disappointed at best.
Yeah, right. Like you guys told Splinter. Come on.
He thought so much better of them. The chat, though, Yimbo. The chat is saying
yes,
I've been solution.
I have been very terrible about. Let's see. All right. So where is what the makeup? Just put makeup on the doll.
Makeup on the doll. That's an easy solution.
Well, there's Machu. Yeah, Lightroom. There we go. Gemini Parks making a selection and matching the color in Photoshop would take. That's true. That is true. There are easy digital. Digital would be the way to do it for sure. No, you guys are right. You're right. Oh, I was getting quiet.
It is frustrating though.
It's getting quiet. Sorry. Got to talk into the
ASMR.
Oh, baby. Sorry about that. If it was, let's see, if it was my sister for the skateboard that I was on. All right, I'm all lost now in the chat.
He's talking about the toilet taxi, because there was a sewer skate that they had.
Thank you. All right, Josh Brown, what's going on, man? He said, NECA site better be on point for this sale. I think it will. The fact that you also have the dinosaurs exclusive and the Alf, I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, last year, and granted, last year's kind of hard to judge because they had the vastly superior TMNT 3 turtles that everybody wanted and everybody was going nuts for. I get it.
We know.
But across the 3 days, if I remember rightly, like the first day was a joke. It was like, oh my God, it's gone. Right. The second day, middling, but then the third day, it was like a walk in the park. You could get them. So. Because I do think, I don't know, maybe people are all scalped out or people went nuts for the first days. So,
yeah, however they pulled it, I thought that whatever they did last year was brilliant in terms of just being consumer friendly, like collector friendly. Like it gave every collector, it gave every person an opportunity to buy it. So that's all you can ever ask over the course of a 3-day period. So I'm with you.
Though I wish everybody would do like open pre-orders. That'd be more fun.
it just makes it, you just know as a collector you're getting the thing. And that's always, for me, very nice. It's always a nice feeling. um oh, that's where Dracula came up. Cal was talking about Dracula. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
a
Dracula's a cool character.
it's a
That's a
cool
cool
wave.
wave too. I
It
like
is.
that wave.
Yep. Sorry, I was just going back up to see. And let's see, coming back down. All right. Did I hit everything? I think I got everybody.
But yeah, like what do you have
what
on
else?
like what are you looking forward to non-turtley? What's your most, because I'm obviously I'm dialed in on turtles and I'm
Right.
tangentially aware, because the same toy people, they're over
Right.
everything. So I see vaguely, but like what's really firing you up or you're like hoping to see from STCC or
Oh God. Well, STCC. I'm just, again. I'm gonna let that wash all over me. I'm just so excited. I know Chewy's been putting together a list of some stuff that I also am interested in. Let's see. STC list. Oh, so Jada Toys. We'll have Violent Ken
Jada,
and Chun Li.
Jada
Yeah.
toys.
Jada. Um,
Did someone
what else?
actually say Jada or is that the joke?
I swear I watched and I saw someone else doing like a reel or a YouTube and was like Jada Toys, and I'm like, it made me question my whole world. So-
It's funny because it's perfectly valid if you've never heard someone else say it. Like I had
right.
a friend, they read a Harry Potter and they thought it was Hermione instead of Hermione,
Oh,
which is the
see,
most
there you go. Right.
hilarious thing ever. But it's like unless you heard someone say it, you have
Yeah.
no. What are you gonna like break down the etymology? No, you're
Right.
just you pick something in your brain. Hilarious, Hermione.
Uh, but you know what? What else? Oh, Mezco. We're still waiting on a lot of stuff. MezCon, whatever they're calling it. That's coming up
Oh
again.
yeah, do you think we'll see like Casey or stuff like that from ESCON, or what do they usually do for their stuff?
So they've
Or
done. There's always going to be a Gomez. So we'll get some sort of Gomez
Gomez,
announcement, and he'll be
a
like
Turtle
ready to ship
Gomez?
immediately. A which one? A turtle Gomez? That'd be cool. I'd be
Yeah.
down for that. I'm really hoping Casey Jones is at Comic-Con, because then like that would just be like the Green Ranger last year, where it's just like, so if I could just buy Casey Jones at Comic-Con, that'd be awesome.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be nice.
So that's what I'm hoping for. But I mean, really, outside of the thing, I mean, unparalleled. He said he's gonna have 100 Odious in a jumpsuit, like a prison jumpsuit,
Ooh,
as an exclusive.
is
I
one
don't
of
know if
those earmarked for you? You're gonna put. I've
I
seen you
I
on the
haven't
stream a
asked.
lot. You're
I
like,
know
I
I
am
haven't
your
asked him
stream
yet.
buddy.
I haven't
You
asked
got
him
to
because
throw
I'm
your
sure
weight
he's gonna
around.
hit
You're like,
up.
maybe I never show up on your stream again. Maybe I give a bad review. You gotta drop some threats if it doesn't
That's
work
true.
out.
That's true. He knows I'm gonna be reviewing it immediately. Um, but yeah, so I'm excited for that. You know, if I can get my hands on that Odious, that'd be cool. But I don't know. There still hasn't been like a lot of official announcements yet, so I just don't
Oh, one
know.
thing, I'm sniping
Yeah.
chat too. Are you into
Oh
Joe's at
yeah.
all?
Oh yes. Yes. Yes.
Are you into
Yes.
O-ring?
O ring.
Yeah,
Have
like
we
the
got?
O-ring GI Joe, the old timey GI Joes. Because Super 7 is doing O-ring GI Joes. They finally got the ability to do them, the rights. What if are there Joe heads in the chat? What do you think of the Super 7 O-ring Joes?
Oh, hold on a second. Let's see.
I think I believe it was a Joe Fest. They revealed them, which would make sense. Because
Oh,
O-ring was
okay.
how like they connected the hips with like a rubber washer almost like a rubber
That's right.
band is
Yes.
how they
Yes.
used to do them.
Yes.
And so
Oh, here
Super
we
7
go.
they've been working on getting the rights to make them.
Oh, so these are straight up like retro style.
Yeah.
Oh
Though somebody
wow.
said they have tube legs and it's hard to unsee once you see it.
Tube
Because they're
legs?
not instead of being like sculpted, they look like a hollow like a plastic tube, like very
Uh,
cylindrical.
mm,
But I think as a kid I had a few O-rings. I
yeah.
mean, well, a few, like, because everybody had GI Joes as a kid, and that's obviously what they were. So, like, I never necessarily became a collector, but it
Right.
is super cool.
I mean, that's very neat. I buy as many toys today as I do because I I like the improvements from my childhood toys. So,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be going back into that myself, but it is really neat that that's happening. You know, again, say what you will about Super 7. Like I think it's really cool that Brian is just like, this is what I'm gonna make. I liked it and I'm gonna make it, and then that's it. Like, because if you were running a toy company, you would want to just make the things you want to make.
What would you make if you were in full control?
Ah. Oh man, nothing that hasn't already been made.
It's kind of hard because it's like I feel we
Like
live in such a
everything's out
great
there.
time for toys. I can't think of
Yeah,
anything that's like missing. It's just like specific properties, you know?
that's what I mean. It would be properties, and then it would be an interesting thing of like designing the toy. It again, going back to Unparalleled, like hearing him talk about Odious, especially as it's now like wrapping up, like it's going to be on the seas if it's not already on the seas, like
That must
like
be
it's.
such a relief to have him out there.
But I feel bad because like when I hear him talk, like I know the anxiety he's experiencing right now because he wants to deliver a product, he wants people to be excited about it, but he's been in California this whole time, not in China, not in the factory, not being hands
So
on.
he gets to experience the like, how
Yeah,
did they not fix this? Ooh,
right.
that's rough. He'll
So
get
like he's
hopefully
in a
nothing like that happens, but
right. I think everything in terms of the build and everything, like I think it's gonna be all awesome. But like from his standpoint, like I can feel, being empathetic. I know,
that'd be
like put
nerve-wracking too,
myself in
because
that,
then like
right?
when reviewers come out, you know,
Mm-hmm.
if someone's like, don't buy this Heat Boys because it's trash, like a frustrated review.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd
but it's
be interesting. Will
but
he
that's
review his own figure?
he should, just to be a just to troll us all. He totally should.
That would be actually really interesting. Though it's complicated from like a business standpoint because you can't be like, oh, this is ass, you know.
Right.
But it's
But
fun. Like that would be fun if he could like step out of it and review it as if he didn't make it.
right. That would be
You
very
should whisper that in
interesting.
his ear that he has to do his own review.
All right. I'll see what I could do. I'll see what I could do.
It's what is that? I forget the term for it. Where it's like when something comes out, you have like a post mortem on it, you know, and look it over.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like that.
Right. Well, hopefully, again, I just want this to succeed for him because then, like, he's talked recently, like, he has the mold. He can do the different releases and characters and clothing options and
Yeah,
paint schemes. So, but
reuse.
anyway,
That's where the reuse comes in.
yeah, all of that, goes to like, I don't know what I would go to make if I was in charge of a toy company. Like, because it'd be down to, like, I don't know. I guess it's just like everybody, right? Like I said, if it were you, Cody, like you'd have things that you'd want to make and get you excited. What would you make? Do you have anything in mind that like you'd want to jump into, or do you have a
Um,
style? Like, would you go more collectible, like in the Super 70 range to an extent? Like, were you making all sorts of different things, or would you?
Probably that because like my interests, even though I limit myself to turtles, my interests are like a little bit of everything. So
Yeah.
I'd be making all kinds of wild stuff. Like reboot, I'd make reboot action figures. I don't know if it'd be like a specific because I'm not really married to any specific style where it's like, oh, it's got to be double jointed or it's got to be this or that. So I guess I would do metal joints, all metal joints all the time. They'd be rock
Yes.
solid. Nothing would break. I would
Yeah.
give everything the if I had to do like a head swap, it would be the Mezco style where it just
Oh,
like schlicks on there and it's like
yeah.
no issues whatsoever. I would do that by default.
Yeah. It's true.
I would
Mescu
never.
has the best head swapping of
I don't know why everybody
all
hasn't
of them.
adopted that. I assume there's some kind of patent or whatever, but I would steal that. I
Yeah,
would 100% find a way to steal that because that's
yeah.
vastly superior. I don't know how it holds up over
Everything.
time or whatever, but it's like it's
Everyone
just
that I
it's
have,
amazing.
yeah, they've held up. All right, keep going. Sorry, those good, good thoughts.
Yeah, metal joints would be a big one. Probably that, because I don't know. I think you can't. It's hard to go too wrong as long as the figure is sound.
Right.
Everything would have like spinning chucks or spinning weapon
So
of some
if
sort.
you and I tag teams, we would be heavy into accessories, right? Like we would be looking at what we were offering. I feel like our pack.
I think I would do
our packages would be really packed.
What I think is lacking, and again, it's hard because I would want to do accessory packs, but it's limited because like you can only sell an accessory pack. Well, no, it can be brought if it's the right size. It can apply to any figure. But seemingly, if I do an accessory for Helverine, it's limited to only the people who bought Helverine. But I think accessory packs would be cool because it'd be so fun. Like you have the Toon Turtles, and NECA's like, here's some more accessories, and now you bring new life to them because there's such this like churn and burn, especially as adults through collecting, where it's like, I have the Luffy figure, I don't, but if they're like, here's Luffy effects, here's Wolverine effect, like that'd be super cool. I think that would be fun.
Well, dude, so many companies that have been doing it. So like McFarlane jumped in with their firearm packs. Spiro does them. Mythic Legions with both Mythic and Cosmic. I mean, like anybody that's put up NECA, obviously, like that's the toddler turtle pack, like $60. Yes, please. Like I will.
I'm surprised they haven't done another accessory pack since. But apparently they have some planned for like Ronin and whatnot.
Well, guess what, Cody? We have an accessory pack right here of a Machu
toy. The Machu accessory.
Oh, finally, I get to stream with Cody.
Yeah. Is this the first time?
This is the first time. Yeah. Only via chat, I think.
Oh. Maybe I just feel like you're always there with me. But yeah, hey.
Yeah. Or if you played like one of your pre-recorded videos. Those
Yeah.
So
that's awesome. So what are you looking forward to? Non-turtle
for SDCC?
Yeah.
I do want to get Violent Ken. I mainly want to see the reactions from the Toy Daddies in Comic-Con.
So your whole time you're just watching them as they
watching them as like
Well, Matt's seen me at some toy shows and toy cons and Chris cons, and it's gonna be and Comic Con. Oh man, if I'm a pinball at those other ones, I don't know what it's gonna look like.
What's the biggest con you've been to, Yimbo?
Oh, probably. I mean, like in terms of just New York would be the biggest
New York
convention. Yeah,
this is gonna change how you feel about New York Comic Con. I'll tell you right now. Yeah.
But I still got my tickets. I'm going to go with my brother-in-law again, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that Thursday. So anybody going to New York Comic Con, I'll be there Thursday.
I'll be there Thursday also.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's rad.
But, what about you, Cody? Have you been to one of these bigger ones?
I've never been to any con.
I need to pop that cherry.
Yeah.
We have Salt Lake City, like we have like I think they call it FanX and stuff, but I don't know. I should go to SDCC.
Yes. That's definitely one that you should come to. Even if you don't have a ticket to the convention, because there's a lot going on around.
Like outside. And don't people like sneak in? Is that a thing, or is they pretty
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never ever.
Never ever.
It's a watch lists, but but Jamie Lee Parks with the NYCC is cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
That's funny. Cal wants that Ken too.
The Ken, is that like I'm thinking Barbie Ken, or is that Joe Ken?
Which one? No. The Violent Ken?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just.
It's the deluxe version of.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
so he has the extra head.
Now.
Here we go. There you go. So he has like this
Oh,
arm
Ken,
effect.
Street Fighter Ken. For some reason, I was thinking Barbie and Ken.
Yeah, and then it has the different. Yeah, like this yelling third head sculpt. Actually, all three of these head sculpts would be new. And the
Is this all? I
barrels.
forget his name. The diorama that the one dude made.
No, so this is not the Duarte stuff.
Yeah.
Which when I look at the pictures of them, like I feel like
they should have been, right?
Yeah, they should have probably called them. Just based on, I'm not trying to knock again. It's a credit to what Duarte does with his work.
Yeah, very talented.
Yeah. Violent Ken looks awesome.
Jada toys.
Jada, yeah. Jada.
What if it is? Have we confirmed? Have like the have we had like John Jada on the stream to confirm?
It's been confirmed that it's
Jada.
Jada.
Yeah.
But what if it was Jada and like that bombshell dropped and like your whole world is thrown upside down?
And then it would go back to the Mafex and it would be GIF and GIF,
then
people wouldn't care, and it would just I'm gonna say GIF because that's what the guy said.
Well,
and, no, I like.
To be
GIF.
fair, let's clear this up. It is GIF. Only sociopaths say GIF. Okay?
It is GIF. It is GIF.
It's GIF. It's GIF. Like, do you say? What other words do you pronounce that way? I can't even think of in my brain like when you would also use like a G sound that way.
So, GIF. So wait, which one?
Someone in chat help me out. I can't think of any, but there's tons of examples. GIF. Yeah. Do you give someone a birthday gift? No, of course you don't. Hey, give me that money, man. Like, no.
Oh, Solicitors is giraffe.
Giraffe. Those are abominations of nature. Those don't count.
Jada. I know exactly what he was doing.
One.
Said like Sega. All right, good. Jada. So it's Jada. Yeah. FinCom constantly comes across as a genius. I agree.
You know, it's a burden being so brilliant.
What chair is that?
So I got this from Toy Blocks on Instagram. It's toy.blocks. I saw he had it on sale, so I was like, "Ooh, that's gonna be perfect with my Mezco Doom," which I probably should have gotten before I locked myself into this stream. But
that's cool,
amazing.
Toy Blocks.
What does the back look like, or is it just all front?
It's just all front.
That's still pretty good, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be staring at the back of the.
That's true.
So that's custom.
Is that a real
custom?
Is that a squishy cushion?
No, it's like FDM printed, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
That is.
That looks great.
Sick.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
This is it the guy? Toy Blocks? Let's see.
Yeah, there was something else that I bought from him that I saw.
There's the guy.
Yep, that guy. He's also It looks like he's prototyping some buildings, which I'm kind of interested in.
Nice Sentinel head.
Like the Sentinel head.
Oh, the Sentinel head, huh?
Toyblocks.store. Look at that.
Ooh, they have different flavor. Ooh, you need the white one too.
That one's sharp. That is really sharp.
The white and green one. Yeah, those are stellar.
So there we go. All right. Oh, we got some other hover chair. Press Professor X. That water tank is neat. Let's see the water tank.
You always need a good water tower.
Water tower? That's a water tower. That's the T word I was looking for. Sweet. Yeah, very cute. All right. I had no idea this guy existed. So this is awesome. See, we learn, we share new people every day.
Oh,
awesome.
You already have the Sentinel head. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This is what I originally.
That is really. That looks awesome. Is that meant to be just like a prop or a stand or?
Yeah, I was gonna put it with my X-Men figures.
Yeah,
that
dope.
Are behind me.
That would size really nice.
And does that light up? Am I seeing that lights up?
I think it's supposed to light up, or you can light it. It can light up because there's a hole here, and some.
Yeah, if I do.
I mean,
I'm just going from the picture, from this picture here. I don't know if there it is.
That's so cool.
Is there an eyeball somewhere, Macho?
I gotta look in the bag, but there is a spot to put lights in there.
That's sweet.
That's awesome. Are they magnet lights? Magnet lights are the wave of the future.
They really are.
I don't know. I don't know if they are magnet lights, but there is a hole here that you could put. See, like I have a light in my hand.
Oh, yeah. That's really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's neat. Toy block store. Man, there's Krang's throne. There's a lot of cool stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
That Sentinel head is really awesome. Damn it, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
So now how many Sentinel heads would you be able to set up in a scene? Do you have the Wolverine Mezco base, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the actual HasLab Sentinel. So you have...
I have 2 of them.
Okay. So then now with this guy, oh man, so you can literally come up with a shot where it's just...
Well, I mean, like the scale of this is like huge, right? Like,
yeah.
That's really great. Did the Mondo Rogue Sentinel head thing come out?
I think so.
Ooh. Oh yeah, she's been out, right? Because
she's been out. Yeah, Henrock has.
I think that was like Mondo exclusive.
Yeah, that was it was the timed exclusive Rogue that comes with all that stuff, I think.
Oh yeah, which is now. Here's another example, and again, guys, we're always going to be the guys that like don't spend your money, be smart, don't give into FOMO, but also if you want something, then maybe get it, because otherwise, if it hits the aftermarket, that's crazy.
That's like because this was like $250 or something, right?
Yeah, that's
$740. That's insane. Come on, like what are we doing?
But that Sentinel head sculpt is very
That
cool.
is awesome. Ooh. Is that the Ramen Racer?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, how is it? I
love it.
I haven't seen anybody's stuff on it.
On,
did yours come with? Does it come with
all of them flames? Come with,
like the flames, the sounds.
Yeah, so it comes with like 3 options for hoods. So here's 2 of them. The other one I have on the car.
Have you had any difficulty swapping them on or off?
At first, I was like, I'm not sure if I get, and then I totally understood. Like,
I saw like it's funny. Maybe this is how my brain works. I saw Ace from Ramen Toys, super nice guy. They'll put out videos like, here's how you avoid doing this or whatever.
Yeah,
where he shows you how to pull off the hood. But to me, my brain is like, that hood's gonna break. That hood's gonna break.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I was doing it.
That hood's gonna break.
It does come in instructions. It tells you what to do, and I'm like, I don't really fully understand if I'm doing this right. But then, like, I noticed that, like, if you just wiggle it, it comes out.
Okay.
But yeah, let me see if I can look.
That's cool. How long have you had yours for?
I literally got it on Friday, and then I had to work on a shoot this weekend, so I didn't really get to mess with it that much. But
that's cool. Is the build quality good? Because I see a lot of Ramen stuff because I follow Ace, but I don't know a lot of folks who like own a lot of his stuff. So I'm very curious, like, because that looks spectacular.
That really does look so good.
So there's the lights on.
Yeah.
I have to get the battery for it, and the battery's in the trunk. I just have it plugged in. Well, like you could charge it with the gas, like it's in the gas tank, like
that's
the valve, which is really cool.
Was there any assembly you had to do, or it comes just like
it comes already assembled, but like you can add on like the stuff, like so like you change the front grille, right? It's magnetic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Same thing.
Did yours come with flame wheels? Was the flame wheels a separate pack?
it was all in the box. It was in the top of the box. The car is in the middle of the box, and then there's like 8 more wheels on the bottom of the box.
Because it's like styrofoam trays, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's cool.
Here's the flames.
That's sweet.
So all right, and then.
Do you have an idea brewing for it? Like when you get all that opened up, if you're screwing around tonight, like who's the guy that you immediately think of photographing?
I have a Marvel Legends blade, but now I'm like, I don't want to get the Mezco blade.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here are the wheels. Right.
That's cool.
Get a lot of stuff with this.
And it's how do the rubber wheels, right?
Rubber tires on the wheels.
That's nice.
And then these flame effects go over it. There's also a flaming engine.
Yeah, that's super cool.
So this connects to that thing, to the main engine, right? And it connects with the magnets also.
Magnets. Also, yeah, that's another thing. If I was in charge of a toy line, everything's connecting with magnets. Just magnets up the wazoo.
Yeah.
Because like even with like the Heatboys like faceplate, it's a magnet, so it's like it just clicks right in. $20 for the flame. That's not bad.
Well, it's a little sad that like
I think you can maybe get directly from him still, perhaps.
That's what I'm checking next. That's what I'm checking next.
Are y'all interested? Because he's doing like tanks. He's doing like the bread van. Are you guys into like the other stuff?
I want the bread van, and I'm debating on the tank because
the tank does look great.
The tank looks cool. Yimbo, you should totally get the tank because
or
you
the
have a lot of
set.
those.
Either of you have the Batmobile for that?
I didn't get the CAG set, and I was debating on getting it, but like, do I really need it? Because I really haven't done anything with that Batmobile.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the. This is what was this. So was he there today at Joe Fest, or what's going on with this Joe Fest stuff? They're there. Ramen Racers there today.
They were there.
Cool.
Wait, is that an exclusive order?
That's what this looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like because they put his like the exclusives on the website, so you can get it too. I believe.
And you can fit two 6-inch figures in there. I'm saying from the top part.
I've seen the pictures. That thing's giant. Like
no, in the main part, you could put 2 figures in there, and then there's another gunner that comes out from the top. I think because you can split those 2 parts.
Well, now where the heck did the? Maybe you can't get the racer anymore. I know you could do. Yeah, I can't click on this thing.
I don't. If you really want it, message him. He's like a super nice guy. Message him.
Oh yeah, no. I gotta be.
Be like, I don't know if you know, but I'm kind of a big deal around here. You got any? Got any extras?
Space. All right. So, this is so that's sold out now too. The orange.
Oh.
Because that was going to be the one where, like, when I started seeing people get this in hand, I was like, oh, maybe I get the orange. This is sold out.
He's doing, what's the one, like, I forget what it's called. It's like a Mad Max style version.
Oh, yeah. He showed that off at Joe Fest.
That was at Joe Fest today, too, right?
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to try to find some Joe Fest coverage real quick. Let's see if I can find it. But that tank is something else, man. It's very cool. I still don't know if I'm gonna do it yet. How long did that ramen racer take to actually show up in hand?
So I actually was one of the last ones to pre-order it.
Okay.
I think I pre-ordered it in the beginning of the year, or was it the beginning of the year? Or December.
It seems like it.
Either December or January. I put in my order.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah.
It does feel like an eternity ago. It's in the grand scheme, which
you got to think we also had the HasLab go through for like, and then that was kind of nixed, right? And then he had to do this one, and he had to keep refining it. So I guess maybe 6 months. 'Cause I don't know exactly when it was supposed to come out, but I do. Actually, it was supposed to be out by February, and it's June now. So yeah,
Okay.
like 4 months.
Yeah, though not a pretty crazy delay. That's a fairly standard.
Oh, let's look at that. There we go.
Yeah, so even the dashboard lights up.
That's super. That looks fantastic.
Right.
Oh man. So, did anybody else get that ramen? Because like it really is it's a thing of beauty. It was exactly. Oh, that's right, Henrik got one. Okay. I would be very curious to put that next to my Batman Charger, that Hot Wheels one that I have, the RC version. That might be a little bit wider because that was like the 110 scale.
That's a 110 scale, so the whatchamacallit's gonna be bigger.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if I put those side by side, if I'd still be kicking myself, because that was what I bought, that to put this to bed in my head. But now that you and when I see them, I'm like, yeah, but I want it. You guys. Let's see. He's doing that. Yeah, the blacked out. Yeah, that I was looking for that, Joe. I was looking for that one. There's no post of it. Where the heck? I saw it today. I saw.
Maybe they're pretty active on their like Facebook.
Yeah.
Also, like it has the lights, right? But let me bring this to the microphone. But it has sounds too.
Oh, that's what it does. That's. It started. Wait, is it just going now, or is it?
Here.
I would
get the right spot.
Maybe it's out of gas.
I can hear, but I feel like this is the trouble I had when I tried to start, like our noise canceling headphones.
Noise canceling.
Yeah.
Where's the speaker?
That's cool though. That is cool.
The speaker in the back? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, the speaker's underneath, right here.
It's loud,
That
man. It's
fun. That is fun.
I do like the toy aspect to it. Like it is a thing of beauty. It already looks great in photographs, and yet it has the lights and sounds.
Yeah,
that makes me so
the
happy.
fun sounds is great.
By the way, Josh Brown says my racer is on the wafer. Jamie Lynn Park says, Cody, were you ever into Starcom? Oh, you already asked.
No.
You've already been on top of it. Diggs Figs, thank you. Thank you so much. Star in the Tank Fund. All right. Oh God, I have to get things out of my house. I gotta make space for a tank. Pablo says, I have messaged so many times for that Black Ramen Racer. I don't think he's making more. They are moving on to other vehicles. Oh, so Pablo's been trying. Jamie says, this is Starcom. Okay. 80s toy line of space toys that were magnet based. Interesting. Magnetic. Oh, I love it.
You had me at magnet.
That's what I'm saying. I just stopped. I went, Solo Sitter, thank you so much for hopping on the tag train. I greatly appreciate it. It's awesome. You guys too much. And have you guys seen the Ramen Razor?
Yeah, I think that's the Mad Max one.
That's what it is. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can find this.
I know some people had it up. I even put it in our chat.
Yeah, is it just in there?
It was a photo.
Way? Okay.
Because I think I shared it and it was like some of you guys weren't following them.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, hang on. Because that looks so good. Oh, and then the van.
Yeah, that's the bread. That's the what is the bread?
Like the A-Team van.
The bread car. Yeah.
Why is it called the bread car again?
No idea, but I definitely want one. I want one in black and I want one in white.
Oh, yeah. The Mad Max Razor car looks so cool.
But that's it, man. Oh boy, that is something else. That is something else. It looks amazing. It looks amazing.
Oh, Man Beast Boy says
Man,
his van looked legit. It'll be under $100. He says
that's really good.
If it's under 100, I'll buy 2.
Oh yeah,
maybe 3.
The Ramen Racer, is the plastic? Is it like a thick build to it, or?
I would say yeah. I guess it's a thick. It's not flimsy plastic. I'll say that.
Like if you dropped it, how high would you be comfortable dropping it?
I would not be comfortable dropping it.
It's a carpeted floor. 6 inches, 12. What are we talking here?
6, maybe. 6. A good 6. 6 is big, right?
Yeah, it's pretty high up. That's a
that's a
good
good length.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want to drop
above
the
average.
tank. Yeah, at like waist. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think any of these toys I would want to drop from a certain.
Not.
I mean,
here's the. It's like if you dropped it, you think it would hold together.
The hood
live drop test.
Like that looks. Yeah, that's not nothing.
Sturdy.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about like scratching the finish because it's like a matte finish.
Yeah, that.
So like little scratches are gonna be seen.
Right. 9 to 5 Warriors live drop test.
Do it for the stream.
Everything is content, Machu. No, do not drop that card. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Pablo says the black van and white van will be under 100 and the 18. Man, that in the 18 will be 150. That is great.
I dropped it on its tires, but that's it.
That's his, yeah.
Ooh,
stop doing it.
Don't
stop.
do it. What are you saying?
But like that's solid. Like I'm not worried about like that.
It does sound. It sounds heavy.
The bumper fell off.
Okay.
Oh no.
But it's magnetic. It goes right back on.
Right. That finishes something else, man. Even the chrome really details, nice. They really
does it catch fingerprints?
You see it?
No, it doesn't. I mean, it's not showing up on
right.
Yeah, it's a nice matte, but like I guess if I'm sweating, you'll see my fingerprints, or if my hands are greasy.
Oh sure, right.
Yeah,
but no, it's not. I'm not seeing it picking up now, so I don't know about in person, but.
There is the suspension. That's why I was like, I'll drop it from 6 inches.
Yeah. That's scale. Fellow boomer, 78 points of articulation in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing? We were just checking out this ramen racer from Machu right now. Let's see. Man Beast Voice says, Mr. 78. Can't wait for that Dio. Finn Cobb. Oh, God. 6 is big, right? Pablo says scratches build character Machu. Nature's weathering. I like that.
Yeah.
That. 78 said Ace is getting people upset at Joe Fest. What?
Why?
What's the Joe Fest drums? What's the drums?
Hey, listen. Yeah. Look, the three of us will never like. Well, I won't speak for Cody because I know Cody's all about the drama. But no, Machu and I usually just. But I'm all about the popcorn. I'm very curious. 78, lay it on us. What's going on?
I mean, once you can't bring it up and not tell us. That's the rule.
Yeah.
And it's a big toy thing happening. I couldn't go. Tell us.
Where do they have Joe Fest at? It's like South Carolina or something?
Georgia, right?
Yeah.
One day that'll be another future con. Maybe that'll be next summer's
Ask Hasbro.
trip.
Oh yeah, because the unlicensed stuff.
Oh yeah.
I do think it's interesting because honestly, like I get licenses, but I also feel like, and I've talked to him about them specifically on this matter, and because there's a whole amount of like cost, and it's like if you want to buy the license, sometimes it's like crazy expensive, right?
Yeah.
So it's interesting. Like he's a very bold guy. Like I don't know if I would have the stones, so to speak, to like doing unlicensed stuff and like pulling up to cons, because you're sure to run into like,
oh yeah,
the Hasbro Men in Black suits and whatnot, and that's I don't know if I could handle that awkwardness, but
yeah.
but
I mean,
I
he
like
just made a car.
Like, who cares? Yeah, yeah. That's also
I feel
true.
like everybody's been trying to make this car though, right?
Yeah. This was we all knew. I mean, like what's really great is deep down, even though I passed on it, I'm looking at. I mean, like I knew I was gonna feel the way that I feel right now looking at it, and I never doubted. I never knew how long it was gonna take, but I never doubted that when it was gonna be out, it was gonna be awesome. Like they really, I mean, Ace, he killed the reverse engineering of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you back the original HasLab?
I did. We were Charger backers. And then I just took it as like a sign from the universe to move on. Then I think I did the His tank, and then I was like, all right, I can't get this racer. Bought the Batman. There's a whole history I can get into. Quote. Marvel fan, what's going on, man? Happy Sunday. I love Gumbo. Gumbo. I know it was autocorrect. No worries. Have a great rest of your week.
I was hoping
too.
Gumbo was like a secret name for you.
That would be fun, right? But thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoy the replay. Got my boys Cody and Machu hanging out tonight. FinCop says, Machu, you are the worst of the worst enablers. He already knows. He has a lot. Hey, he has just like, if an angel gets his wings, a Machu every time he gets enabling points, what does he get? I don't know.
Ideally, an affiliate link. You'd get a commission.
You know what? The funny part is I don't even have an affiliate link. I'm the only person who doesn't have one.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
As a Super 7 affiliate. Look how easy that was.
Yeah, that actually was super easy. There was no struggling.
Oh, Josh Brown pointing something out. I didn't know. It was actually the mask stuff is how I first learned about Ramen and Ace and what he was doing. So I didn't realize Hasbro also owns Mask. Oh man, we got to talk to somebody who was at Joe Fest. Oh man, that's great. Hopper, for real, show to a con and get your inventory seized. Oh geez, I hope.
Because I do know like what I can imagine, like because I don't know if you've ever gotten comments like, because I've gotten like third-party stuff, right? Like unlicensed stuff, and people do definitely have like big strong feels about it, like even like getting like straight up knockoffs. They're like, oh, you're not supporting their company, and I'm just like, I don't care. I mean, like if somebody was knocking off 9 to 5 Warriors, then I'd be like, whoa, I'm not buying that. Like I'm just gonna go to 9 to 5 Warriors.
Yeah.
And like I get like legally or morally, like theoretically there's no difference. But when it's like one of the world's giantest corporations, or if it's like unlicensed TMNT stuff, it's like I'm not shedding tears over Paramount not getting a fee, like
right.
They're gonna be okay. Like it's gonna be like, and so like as a fan, it's like all bets are off.
Yeah, if we felt a little bit more that the corporations were looking out for us at least a little bit, then maybe it would feel. But yes,
like, and I get it because it's like real people. Like we know folks who work at like Super 7. So if someone's like making Super 7 stuff, it's like, oh, that's awkward. I know. But it's also like, I don't know.
It's I like it. I think when it comes to it's always going to be
some difficult. Ooh, that was dicey.
That was a little dicey. Just have to nudge it a little bit back.
So that was a fairly easy swap out. That didn't take too long.
These slide in and out.
It does seem, the hood does seem uneven though.
Oh, that's because I don't have it in all the way.
Speaking of drama, Ramen Racer fail live on Yimbo Show. Oh, I've seen the 2 thumb thing. This is the method. This is There we go.
Hey, okay.
Now it's flush.
And now you have any? Oh, how did that? Wait, show me the lights. How did that just work?
They slide.
Oh, they have
cover up.
they have like the cover. That's cool.
Yeah.
So that is just like, are you having a blast right now? Like, this is like a fun toy to just.
I'm just messing around with it, and like I'm not even
Yeah.
looking at the instructions, but I can also take out the slip.
Is that how the real car is like? Is that how the lights work for real?
I don't know.
I know nothing about cars.
Yeah, same. It's just awesome.
There's like a railing that I could put.
Oh, like a whatever that, a bumper
A
guard.
bumper
thing.
guard. Yeah.
Bumper guard.
Reveal the headlights. Son of a gun.
The shifter moves back and forth, which is pretty cool.
And the seat moves. That's right.
The seat does move because there's the buttons here underneath. I don't know if you can see it.
It's crazy.
Right there.
Yeah,
it just slides.
Yep.
That's smart. That's really smart.
I mean, the HasLab Charger was going to be. It would have been a very interesting thing to see these guys side by side, because as Man Beast Boy points out, yes, the price was never going to be nobody was happy with the price. Like, but we were backing it. We were in on it.
So what was the price on the website on the ramen website? Because
I think it started at like 200 if you ordered early, or 150 even.
Right.
It was
if you ordered early, you got like a great deal.
You got a super great deal. Yeah.
Fantastic, super awesome deal. Yeah.
But if you really think about it, you're paying for the shipping. The shipping was like, if you wanted it express
like
shipping,
50.
that's
right?
freight shipping. I did express.
Oh, okay.
That was 120.
Express?
Yeah. So if you add that on to what what you originally spend on the car, it's coming out to the price of the car minus the figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah. And again, packed, loaded with bells and whistles, man. Like, that's what's really cool. Even the price, I was just looking, like, it came out to it was $250 for the base model at Big Bad. That was if you again that pre-order price. And that's what I had told myself too. I'm like, if I'm not doing it now, I'll never be able to justify it to my brain. Like, I could have bought this at this price. Like, by the way, thank you to the Toy Migos for the super chat. Greatly appreciated as always. What's going on, Cheney? But yeah, man. Oh, it's really well done. It's really well done. 78 points said if the product ends up being better, I believe the market will support it. Well, yeah, this market.
I mean, we've seen like 5K Toys seems to be doing just fine.
Yeah, exactly. Dig says, did he try to get the license? And they said no. Sideshow started the same way and eventually got licenses. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's always trying to get the license, but getting the license and or wanting the license and paying for it and being granted it are all different things. So they don't just.
Oh, that's what Josh is saying too. Okay, for Mo 2 as well. He has some really cool.
Because it's very expensive.
PowerCon. Oh, Josh is saying, where's that Musk pre-order? Let's see. If the main course won't give it what we want, it's their loss. Someone else will step up for us little nerds. That's true. Man,
the Musk got pushed back because there was an issue with the person they had doing the 3D sculpting. Essentially, they didn't do anything for 3 months, and they thought they were. So when they went back to them, they were like, "Yeah, nothing happened," and so they had to start over from that or something. Yeah. Can Donnie fit in the car?
I haven't tried, but he is a turtle. Just remember that. I'm pretty sure that he could, but
a turtle can do anything a man can do, but better.
Or slower.
Fair.
Also, I got this that came with it. I don't know if it was announced or whatnot, but it was in a little bag.
I thought that was part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an actual thing. I don't know if he was going to do the body or if he just meant it to be a swappable head.
It's just a swappable head. Yeah.
And that looks awesome too, man. Did you throw that on one of the Ghost Rider bodies yet? Have you tried it out?
You know what? I don't have a Ghost Rider figure, but I might use it on I think I have Chamber from Marvel Legends.
Oh yeah.
That I might use.
Chamber
but
will work.
I just lost the jaw to that pink skull. It just fell on the ground. You could just see the top of the head of that.
Stop giving me toy anxiety. 95 Warrior says I need someone to make unofficial small soldiers already. I love that. Jukebox Hero says I'm waiting for my order of the one that looks like the General Lee. There you go. Man, Beast Boy.
Shameless plug.
Oh, wonderful fit on that legend with the kaboom head. Oh yeah, Chamber. That's right. Yeah, Chamber. That's gonna work great.
Ooh.
Or what's that? Who did you just throw that on now? Oh,
Pink Skull.
Skulls. Yeah.
What's like I guess it's just like it just takes like a regular Marvel Legends ball joint.
Yep.
Ideally.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's pretty, man. They're making me want to play with my vehicles. I gotta clean this basement.
It seems like there's ample room for vehicles.
Oh yeah. Did you pre-order that other vamp?
The new? No, I'm just sticking with the one vamp. The Cobra vamp looks
awesome.
Cobra
vamp. Yeah,
the Cobra vamp looks cool. But yeah, again, I'm especially until I do some things. It's just I want to play with what I have. I have my NECA turtle van. I was actually playing with that or taking some pictures with the boys. I think Raph and Donnie are currently sitting in it and driving.
I need to put
I have a bunch of turtles in my Super 7 van, actually.
Nice. Yeah. I just needed to, again, guys, don't forget, check your toy batteries. I made sure to run the lights for a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, Digspig's pointing out that Machu got stumped with a Ghost Rider fig.
I don't have one.
One of the few times.
You know why I don't have one? Because it didn't fund.
That's true. We were supposed to have it. You're right. That's why.
Didn't they do like a regular like Jamie Reyes, or is that part of the thing? Jaime there's the one guy. I feel like they released like a Marvel Legends guy.
No, that was Danny. No. I have so I ordered the one with the motorcycle that's coming out. That's with Danny, right?
Yeah.
And then
was the other one Johnny Blaze? Was that a
re-release? The other one Johnny Blaze? Was that the retro card? Because I have that one.
It was a re-release. Yeah.
But of Johnny Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't have that one.
Reyes. Okay. All right, we'll figure this out, Matt. We'll get you covered. Yeah. One of us is gonna have you covered. Grumpy old nerd, what's going on, man? How are you? Happy Sunday. And Pablo said, I want small soldiers and the new small soldiers from that project that one group is working on. Those characters look insane. Not to slips another 20 to the table to Cody. Did we talk Cops figures from Fresh Monkey? No.
Oh, I saw a picture of that too.
I've been wanting to get there's like miniature Cops figures.
What? Like police officers? What?
Kind of like Keshi figures. They're on Big Bad Toy Store, like Cops. I think they're like the Keshi ones, but they're talking about like a full size one or whatever. But they have like cool little Keshi ones that I've been wanting to get. They're like fully painted.
Let's see. Is it newer stuff?
Is
it the Eagle Force? No,
I think it's just Cops like C.O.P.
Oh, it's this little. Oh my
was
God.
it Cops and Crooks or something like that?
Yeah, Cops and Crooks. Yeah, those. I think they're making like full figures too. But I'm a sucker for these. They have one that's like a painted set. But I'm a sucker for little Keshi figures. Yeah.
Oh, it's just out of hand's reach, but my muscle wrestling figures are on the floor.
Yeah, but yeah, they did at Joe Fest. They have like a full size one.
Interesting. Okay. Well, those are really cool character designs.
Yeah, like I believe the guy up top next to, not the police guy, but the guy next to him. I think isn't he one of the big full size figures?
I don't know.
At Joe Fest, they were at Joe Fest.
I kind of want to go to Joe Fest next year.
I know, me too,
Yeah,
man.
it seems like Joe Fest is becoming like a big thing. Or has already been a big thing.
Yeah, muscle wrestling. 78 said, I repainted my Playmates van all black. Looks dope. Ooh, I bet it does. That's awesome. I still have to decide what to do with mine. But they were showing, son of a gun. Pablo said, Machu, someone has full soft goods kit for a Mezco Gomez buck to make Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider.
Hmm.
So there we go. Is that on... Is it like an Instagram person, Pablo? Or is that an eBay find? Or... Gotta give Machu the deets.
So the Sentinel head came with these little lights.
Okay.
That you just pull the tab. And
Nice.
Ooh, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
so I'm guessing it just drops right into the hole. And then
pay the troll toll. Sorry.
I just blinded myself with this because it's so bright.
But that is awesome. Oh,
That looks
that's
great.
neat. So is that going to
Can
stay
it go
on
on
forever?
to the other one too, or is it just the one?
Or
I
it comes
can-
out? Oh, it comes back out.
It comes back out.
Okay.
I just have it like right there. There's something rattling in here.
Is there another eye? By the way,
No.
Pablo said it was an eBay find. So there you go, Matt. So something to look forward to tonight. And 78 said Robbie hasn't had an accurate release yet. So there you go. Okay. And no luck figuring out what's rattling in there?
No. It stopped.
Is the eyeball still lit up?
The eyeball is still lit up. It's like I still have it
Oh,
here.
okay. That's out.
But it's like I had it here.
That looks so good.
Cops and crooks. Maybe I'm mixing those things. Maybe I conflated two things together. I assume they were the same, but
Cops and crooks. Isn't it the same? I don't know. That's the name of this thing. Cops and Crooks figure 5-pack.
yeah. It's like a full size version at Joe Fest, which looks cool.
Oh, here's the painted version. What a knucklehead. Here, that
Yeah, the
looks so
painted
much cooler.
version. It looks so cool.
Look at that. Boom.
Yeah.
Those look neat. Those are very cool designs.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys ever get like Monster in My Pocket? Ultimate, like Muscle were cool, but Monster in My Pocket, those were my jam.
No, muscle was his that was my line. That was it. I loved all of those weird brick wall guy, tree guy.
Yeah. Snake Man guy.
Yeah.
Toilet paper man guy.
Oh man, so Messi's loving that Sentinel head. Josh Brown says, "Fixed it. Shake it till it stops."
That's always what works, you know.
It's true. It's true. Grumpy Old Nerd said that's awesome. 78 points says, "Damn, were you all too young to see the Cops cartoon?" And Joe's Fest is a big event for indie startups. Yeah, we're gonna have to go. All right, Matt. Next summer. That's a next summer plan.
Yes.
I like that. I would be down for a Joe Fest. I could pull that off. End of June. Hell yeah.
That makes sense. Another one I want to go to, or I would like to go to, is Retro Toy Con.
Ooh, where's that one?
I've heard of that one.
I think it's South Carolina, because it's like I've been getting into the Toy Federation podcast.
Yeah.
Because Toy Federation is a store. I think they run Retro Toy Con.
Okay.
And so it's like a big retro Toy Con, obviously, but that sounds fun.
That's cool. That's neat. Man, guys, I had to pee. I mean, you guys could keep. Actually, I could just turn it over and let you guys keep talking. Or
Yeah.
Would you like to? It's up to you guys.
We can go. We can go.
This
How
is
long do you pee for?
summer Yimbo.
Just let it go,
I'm,
man. Just let
I'm
it go.
like, no,
Let it flow.
Here,
you don't stream with the catheter, Yimbo? What an amateur.
Not yet. That's my next.
Me and Machu have been
peeing
up a storm over here, and you
Exactly.
never.
That's what I hit my 5K sub platform.
It's not a stream if you don't stream.
Fair. All right, I'll be right back, gentlemen. keep the show entertaining.
What classifies as like an indie startup? And I guess 9 to 5 Warriors is an indie startup, right?
Yeah,
That makes
9 to
sense.
5. A lot of people who do props, you know. Dioramas.
I'm also dumb. I've been saying this was for POA, But it is
Has a
5
way.
because the hips twist.
Yeah.
I've been selling it short.
I have the
That's
donut.
why I don't get commission. Huh?
I have the
You have
donut, and I
Colonel
have
Custard?
yeah, and
Do
then
you
I
have
have
Scotchy?
no, but Jay Shot told me that you could put real Scotch tape in it, and I was like, damn it, I should get that
Yeah.
one. I should actually get that. I should get one of those for my mom for when she has to wrap the Christmas gifts. So that way she'll
Oh, that'd
never.
be dope.
She'd always
That'd be
find
oh
it.
my god. That's cool as hell. I wonder if I mean surely people have thought of that yet, but
Yeah.
come on. That's a dude, if you have extras, you can sell them like in a wrapping paper set.
Oh, there you go.
Free product idea right there. Fresh Monkey.
Wrap-
Yeah, Fresh Monkey's been doing cool stuff.
Wrapping paper with other YouTuber logos on it.
That sounds like a licensing nightmare.
Oh.
Unless you just did it. Because I feel like at least if you pick smaller YouTubers, they'd be happy just to be featured and they wouldn't ask for money.
That's true.
Or imagine like wrapping paper that's just it's Yimbo faces. Just
Oh, I would totally get that.
then you're giving it people and they're like, what the hell is this?
Who's this guy? Tune in on Sunday nights to find
It'd be even
out.
better if it was like his realistic face, like an actual picture of him and not like a cartoon, because it'd just be creepier and weirder.
Or just like a chat bubble and it says like happy birthday or Merry Christmas or
yeah,
Happy
you can make
Hanukkah.
Yimbo say all sorts of horrible things. Like you can make what's this racist guy and what is this what is this wrapping? I don't know. They sell it like that. The Yimbo reviews everything. He's some right-wing YouTuber.
Oh man. He's streaming right now, people.
Yeah, we got to get Yimbo canceled. That's how look, if you want success, you got to do something cancelable.
Wait, what did I do? What do we do?
I feel like what you're going to do, Yimbo, is you're going to streak at SDCC to get yourself truly on the map. Adult toy collector.
Give the people what they want.
See, that's why you don't leave us in charge.
Yep.
That's where I go.
Josh Brad said Fresh Monkey has several reveals on their page from Joe Fest. Oh, Soldiers of
Oh, there was one I saw. I didn't realize they were doing this. What's it called? Monster Force?
Yes.
But and they were worked in like I saw like Maestro Union. So I don't know how Monster Force works, if they're just like working people in. Yeah, Yimbo, we've revealed some details about you while you were gone that is problematic for you, so
got it.
Be aware. Monster Force, like they're repurposing Veteran William with that like Wolfman guy. So it seems like Monster Force is like a collaboration between multiple companies, or
maybe.
Because that's straight. That is Veteran William,
right?
Yeah.
And like, because I saw like their name, like Maestro Union, is attached to it. Yeah, there's the cops guy.
Yes, I saw that one. Yeah.
Is he in short shorts or are those just brown pants?
That looks like pants. Metal legs into chaps.
With it small, it looks like short shorts. Anybody see it? Like he's just in like really short.
Yeah, that's a weird. It's an interesting look. These are cool too, man. Like even just as like civilian.
Oh yeah, is that Monster Force? Longbox Heroes is super cool too. I've seen those at like my local comic shop. Those are rad.
Tick.
So his name's Kilowog now. That's what that looked like. Kilowog. That trench coat is really cool though. That looks like it could be wired and cloth.
Well, no, that's what I think. That's the Veteran William comes with.
Oh, he came with
like
one.
That.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, these are all neat for sure.
Oh, another line. I forget the name of it. It's like they had like a Dracula. Is that Monster Force? Maybe that's Monster Force. I don't know. There's a cool Dracula guy. It's not new, like through Joe Fest, but.
Oh, this one?
Maybe that's a repaint.
That's the Blood Prince Dracula. And this is the.
How do you guys feel about like variants like that, where it's like solid color?
As a convention exclusive, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Rather than a completely whole new figure. right? Like I'd rather a variant than
Yeah,
like
I think that's the best way to do con exclusives.
Yeah, because it's like if it's a completely new figure, you have a hole in your collection if you can't go.
Yeah, for sure. And if it's like too good, then it just it
Mhm.
sucks if it's like truly exclusive.
I want to get one of these just to mess with. I don't care who, because they all look really rad. I'm curious how they'll feel and move. These all look great.
Yeah, that's the Dracula. That guy's
Yeah.
cool.
I kind of want that.
Yeah.
Got a good look.
He's just thick enough. He's got a thickness to him.
Yeah.
That's another thing. If I made figures, it would be all thick.
They'd all be thick boys.
Dad bods
all the time. Because I genuinely think like you make it thicker and it's automatically better. It just works better. Thin stuff doesn't work.
It's true. And now, is that Carl Weathers, right? Is that actually Carl Weathers' likeness?
I don't think it is officially.
Not officially. Okay.
Yeah,
I think so.
But man, all of those.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Monster Force doesn't seem like unlicensed exactly. So
it's all interesting. See, because it looks like it has good articulation. It looks like it's got a nice articulation scheme here. Oh, these are just all reels. But yeah, because I haven't messed with any of those Santa Clauses or any of that stuff yet. But they look cool. They look neat. Let's see. Josh Brown says, I just want these exclusives, but they said they will repackage them. Man, I wish I could have been there 78, pick up those exclusives. Oh, he's still talking about Joe Fest. Was 78 at Joe Fest?
I don't think he was.
I think he was. Like, wasn't he talking about the drama too?
Were you there? 78?
Probably knows people that were there.
That's most likely, right? Yeah. All right. I was just checking. out. No, he didn't go. Oh, you were just there in spirit. That happens. Oh, that's what I figured. Yeah. I knew that you were, like, typically, but like I wasn't sure. You sound like you have way more knowledge than I did about the events of today.
You've also been very busy lately, Yimbo.
Oh, I shouldn't even say it's busy, man. It was like I told our group chat, like and Cody, I'll tell you too, like once the school year ended, I went into like I thought, that first week, like last week, like I had some days to myself.
Summer of Yimbo. You were gonna eat a whole block of cheese by yourself.
I ended up like I just shut myself down. Like rather like instead of hitting the ground running, I was like, I just need to not. I just need to exist, and then build my my energy back up. And now I'm all ready to rock and roll. So that's why there was no video this week. But I have to edit my footage. I have a Legoland video I'm putting out this week too. So I'm back into the string of things. The old string of things. Let's see. Bark twice if you're in Cleveland. Where in the world is 78 points of articulation? Oh, his huge Dio is there. What huge Dio? A 78 Dio was there? That's awesome.
I believe that's what the tank was on, right?
Oh, damn.
What do you think of Blade with the car?
Awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, it looks good.
I kind of want to get my Mezco Doom to sit on this thing. I want to see if it fits.
I think it will, but yeah, you should.
Because they showed, wasn't
you have some toy homework tonight.
On the white one, the Mezco Doom? Or was was it Marvel Legend?
I think that was a Marvel Legend. Yeah, Pablo says it was the display with the tanks.
That's awesome. That's cool. Love that. And 78 says Monster Force has collabs with multiple brands. They're coming for everyone's money.
That's smart. I like when they collab. I like mixing and matching things together.
Ooh, and Josh Brown says, and look out for a line called Zombified by Arlen Pelletier. Pelletier. I'm probably
I
butchering
believe
that
it's
pronunciation.
Pelletier.
Pelletier. I'm
I
very
don't
much
know.
looking forward to them.
I'm making
No,
that.
hey, it could be. Number 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab Doom. Actually, I'm gonna get a water and then grab Doom. I'll be right back.
Do it. I'm just seeing if when I put in zombified action figures, it's all nothing but well, Walking Dead, and then you'll see. Hold on. Walking Dead, Marvel Cap, and well, yeah, that's what it is. So I can't find zombified line, but I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more research. It looks like there was a lot of people there. All right, pretty prolific sculptor. Okay, I'll check him out. Thank you, Josh.
I think his Instagram is just Arlen Pelletier.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ooh. I think I've seen these. Well, he's
I do
like, so he
Arlen.
sculpts.
Okay.
He sculpts. Looks like he sculpts all the like stuff.
Got it. Yeah, here's his page. There we go. So, all right, does the sculpts for this? Awesome.
Man, I should have paid attention in art class. I really lived my life wrong.
Oh, broken jaw there. I wish I could draw, man. I say it all the time. So I got into photography because at this stage of my life, I'm not going to be able to sink in 10,000 hours of knowing how to shadow.
So you're saying it's kind of like how it's like if you can't pass medical school, you become a dentist. You're saying if you can't pass art school, you become a photographer. Is that
No, I don't, because I don't want to sound like that. No, I got into it because I cannot draw. I like to believe, Cody, that like any person is capable of anything. They just have to have the will and then the drive to like learn it.
That's true.
So it's how much time we have in our lives, and at this point, yeah, I'm not gonna be learning how to draw.
Yeah, because I do think obviously like a natural proclivity to things exists, but it's the people who are doing it for millions of hours that actually craft it.
And one of the big messages I was telling my kids or my students at the end of the year was at the end of the day, it's going to be, what did I say? Will trumps talent every time. Because there's a lot of people that are super talented out there, but if you don't have like the obsession, like the obsession, or the drive, or the dependability, consistency, that's gonna win out over just a natural, natural ability, I guess. Yeah, you got to put the work in. Got to put the work in.
I'm Still Standing. Who sings that song?
So Elton John. That one.
I think so.
Still standing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. No, so just got to put always got to put that work in. Oh my God, you guys are just cracking it. Has a hooded Cobra Commander alt head, Pablo and sunglasses. You guys. Okay, so he works with Fresh Monkey, but Zombified is his. All right, Josh.
That's really cool.
That is awesome.
It's fun to see folks like doing their own stuff.
Yeah, and Jukebox says the Marauder toys looked cool at Joe Fest. Marauder?
It's interesting. That's why I always feel like some of these hyper specific names, they need to change them, because I would think it's only G.I. Joe, all G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
So I'd be inclined to be like, I don't do a lot of G.I. Joe, so why would I go to Joe Fest? But clearly.
Yeah, I'm looking for
Which
this
makes
Marauder
sense, because
line.
toy people generally like multiple things.
Right. Is this? Maybe, let me see. If I bring this up, is it like this retro line? This Marauder line?
Is the Marauder? Because Ramen Toys also debuted a new toy line of their own. Is that what it was?
Is it, or is it this type of stuff? Marauder Task Force? Maybe that's what he's talking about. Ooh, and 78 said, my diorama was at Joe Fest. Ramen had 1-for-1 dial for their tank display. Hell yeah. Good job, 78. Nice, man. That's so cool. Your work was there. Oh, okay. So jukebox. Yeah, they're 4-inch line. They're neat. That's cool. The little 4-inch guys. Well, yeah, any kind of O-ring stuff I will admire from a distance, since otherwise I'll just be playing with my 6-inch figures, wishing that they had metal joints.
True. I do have, speaking of smaller figures, I do have the Mezco TMNT like 5 POA.
Oh, they came in? You got them?
Not coming yet. I think that's like Thursday or something. Some point this week.
Oh, so you don't have them yet?
No, they shipped. So they're like stuck in DC or something. But
dude, I keep trying to not buy those. I haven't been able to. I've been fighting.
Have you done any of the 5 POA Mezcos?
Not yet, and I wish. I mean, like, I'm not gonna show. I mean, I'll show his work because his work is awesome. But you guys know Ian Saunders. His stuff is, spectacular. Look at this. Oh my god. Yeah, Ian does great work. I was trying to see if his story was still up because he had that set, Cody, and he was working at a concert, like on the front end, I guess. So like he had the whole sounds thing going with the stage and a concert with his Mezco 5 POA.
That's
turtles
cool.
up. So I was trying to show that off.
Fun.
But go check out Ian. He's awesome. Hi, Matt.
Hello.
So yeah, we're talking about so many different things. Apparently not canceling Machu though. I still don't know what I did to get canceled.
Oh, well, let's just say you're gonna come to regret that wrapping paper, Yimbo. Like, it was not a wise move. Fun move, but it was not wise.
About the wrapping paper?
Mm-mm. He won't know until I mail him a gift with it.
Oh no.
All right. Let's
see. I was talking. Because look, we were talking about Scotchy 9 to 5 Warriors. How you can do the tape. I was saying he could sell a Christmas bundle where it's like you can use, because Machu was saying
I would get it for my mom. Yeah,
his mom would use it to wrap presents, and so he could sell a wrapping paper bundle. And we thought like maybe toy tubers or whatever. And then we came upon the idea it would be your face with a speech bubble. And then people could write all kinds of horrible things, and you give it to someone.
No.
And like, what is this racist? What is this racist wrapping paper?
Like the wrong,
I don't know. Holiday. This alt-right YouTuber Yimbo. I don't know.
Oh God, no! That sounds like a terrible, terrible idea. That's really good though.
Or the best idea.
I mean, it would be funny either way. Oh God. Well, you I don't even have any more jokes for you. I was gonna be like, well, the only thing I can threaten is that I still have a Machu Funko Pop, and I'm not trying to get Machu Funko canceled before he even gets it. Before real Machu even gets it.
I also have a figure for you that I picked up when I was toy hunting in South Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got you a Daniel Bryan figure that I found.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I know I love my Daniel Bryan. Well, thank you.
Is he still? Is he with WWE or is he?
No, is he?
Sorry, Bryan Danielson figure.
Right. Is he still? Yeah, is he still?
Yeah, he's still on. He's still
in
on.
contract with AEW. Okay.
I thought he was AEW or.
Yeah. That's what I said. Sorry, it was a Bryan Danielson figure, not a Daniel Bryan.
His smile is lovely, but his words are awful.
Oh, be it. Ooh, it fits.
Oh, there we go.
That looks good.
Yeah. That is That's really cool. Nice throne. Son of a gun.
Does his arms go on the armrests, though?
Yeah, they should be able to. Hold on. Let me pose that better. I'm sorry.
Do you also have a cat? Do you have like a cat that could be sitting on his lap?
Oh, I do.
I'm like looking like I'm gonna hand one to Matt through our boxes. I'm like, oh, I think I have one right here, guys.
I have one, but it's not in this room. It's in my old streaming room. His arms do fit there.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff.
You also need like a Big Lebowski Doctor Doom in that throne too.
I do.
That's one I would want. I want a Big Lebowski 1/12 scale line because I almost bought that hot toy a couple years ago.
That would be fun.
That's one of my favorite movies, FYI. Not that like
I feel like that's something. Maybe that's something that popped up on 5K Toys because they do a lot of. They've done like Brad Pitt or like Tom Hanks from like Saving Private Ryan. I feel like maybe they've done a Big Lebowski one.
But it was a I remember the 1/6 size, because it was around the time before I bought any. I only have 2 still, but that size. And it was him and Arthur Morgan were the 2 from Red Dead Redemption. Those are the ones that like I was like actively like, do I do it? And I didn't for either. But Big Lebowski, man, I would love a 1/12 scale Big Lebowski. That would be awesome. Pablo.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh no!
Says, do you have the Mezco Doom? And that's it. Yeah, that's the one. That's what Matt was showing. That's Mezco Doom for you right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing is sick. Oh yeah, that's good. I would say tonight, Matt,
you'll drop the Captain America shield as much as you want. I see.
Yeah. Because it's not a vehicle. And it's made out of vibranium.
All metal.
Well, here I'm going to get into a couple quick cool things because Matt got himself going this week.
Ooh,
with
that's
some
a great
posts,
picture.
and using that Crashbox, right? Crashbox
Yeah.
Customs Dio. And you know what? This I'm still okay passing on this one because I have the other Mafex one to play with. But that face looks so much better. Like this, like
well, with the mask on, yes.
With the mask on, the eyes, it all works. That anime look to it, but of course, that head sculpt from Henrock on Cap is like crazy good. But look, yeah, that looks fine.
So you want to know the sad part about this?
Okay,
I dropped that head sculpt. And the wing
Cap,
the Cap one. I dropped it after I took these shots when I was putting them back in the bin, and I broke off the wing.
Oh, but is that fixable? I feel like that's doable. No,
I can't find the wing.
Oh,
it's the curse of the Cap heads. That's
the Cap. Yeah, Matt, I feel like I'm letting you down.
I have multiple Cap heads, so I can just like maybe break one off of my least favorite one because that's my favorite head sculpt.
Yeah. Matt, did you hear my story before about my stealth suit cap?
So what happened with your stealth suit cap? Tell me.
I don't know. I was so diligent.
Careless. He was careless.
I was so diligent, and I don't know. It must have been at school.
Maybe you never had the stealth head.
No, I had them all. I had them because I have pictures of them because like I really, really like those figures, and I just don't know. I don't know. So anyway, Matt, I know that you're going to be the guy to end up bothering about helping me track down an alternate.
I might have an extra.
Chris Evans, all right. Yelling head, helmet, Mafex.
It's not a yelling head, right? It's a gritted teeth head.
Gritted teeth, yeah. It's not the stoic. I have the stoic faces.
I have the extra one because remember I did make that custom one years ago. Well, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I used the Endgame one, which is basically the same head sculpt.
Right. Okay.
So I can give you that one.
All right. That makes me already. I have like hope. Like I might one day have a restored Cap. So thank you even just for giving me the hope of it. Because I had such a sickening feeling, Matt. Like that Wolverine. I'm like, I know that head sculpt's in here. I just have to one day spend an entire 12 hours like going through all of these tubs one by one, and I'll find whichever one I like.
So bad when I told you that, like you were so sure, like I didn't need to because I didn't need that. It's the same head sculpt.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, it comes with the.
I found the box.
I only got it for that extra head sculpt. Actually,
So Matt, I found the box. So I was starting to do some resorting, so I never threw that out. So that was good. So again, I felt good that like I know it's in here. I just have to sit and do organization, and like one day I'll find it in a random one of these Tupperware things that like I just got fed up one day and brushed everything in there. The cap head, I'm like, it was at school, so there's a good chance that it fell off my desk one day and it's just gone. And like I don't. So yes, you gave me hope again. I can't keep saying it, but it's true. But dude, yeah, you brought the fire with this. Yeah, Machi brought everything from that dude. He's making a brownstone building. Oh, Crashbox. Damn.
Wait, is he talking about? Wait, Crashbox or
is that who did this?
Yeah, this is Crashbox, the one who did the
Is he on there? Yeah, are they doing the brownstone too? Is that who he's talking about?
I thought the other guy, the Toy Blocks, is making the brownstone building.
Oh, the original guy that we were just talking about? Okay, Toy Blocks. Oh, yeah, okay, you're right. Yep, got it. Okay, Toy Blocks.
Yeah.
That's neat. And Josh said, Yimbo, I'll send you a flight of Wolverine sculpts. I did just find one with a cigar, and I liked it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Josh Brown always coming through. You guys are I love our
Josh,
friends,
send it to me because I'll end up painting it for him.
Oh, that's true. Actually, very true. They will be usable far faster if they go to Matt than me.
Yeah,
like usable photography.
I have to paint the popcorn bucket for J-Shot that he got.
That's right. Oh, that's always a great sculpt. Oh, but Matt, yeah, you killed these pictures, man.
Yeah,
the lighting is exceptional on all of these, and the posing, obviously, but like the lighting on.
Thank you.
Oof.
That's just 3 lights. 3 lights? Yeah, 3 lights.
And that's just the color. I mean, like I remember seeing that diorama in person. It is gorgeous. Like it is that colorway back there, or is that from the lighting that you?
It's like a greenish,
okay.
like a greenish and an orange dio.
Oh man, that's great.
Actually, it's this one. It's on in my background.
All right, let's see. Boop. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so dude, you got to work this week. So all right, so what I would say is do a Doom shot. You already have like a whole setup basically. Like I think you could throw that.
I have other Crashbox dios, like it's like a castle or
that
I might use.
I'm just saying, man.
Not an actual castle, but like
yeah.
I've used it for my mythics. It's actually 4 mythics.
Right.
But yeah, I might have to do a Doom.
Oh yeah, there you go. Man, Beast Boy with that dial backshots worked great. Yep. Josh Brown has Mayday coming. Well, you heard my twins. My their birthdays tomorrow, so we have our little like 4 of us doing our little birthday thing for them, and then we have to get the house cleaned up this week and ready for their birthday party this weekend. So it is going to be busy in that regard. But yeah, once the birthday party's done, then I'll ask my wife to start painting Mayday. So not well. 78 says Doom would look real good in front of my new 4-foot tall castle standing on the upper floor balcony. A 4-foot tall castle. Did you order that, Matt? Are you like looking like, did I get that? Did I pay?
No, I'm looking where can that fit?
That sounds awesome. Oh man. All right.
I got to talk to 78.
Yep. Well, gentlemen, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Everybody in the chat. I wish for you all that you had a great time tonight hanging out with us and 2 of my favorite boys. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a great start to your week. I'm kind of jumping all over my little thing, but Matt, remind everybody again. So this past Wednesday, if they missed it, you and J-Shot had on DGDX.
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 Oh, I love that
right.
guy.
Yeah, stop motion animator.
Yep. So he was on with Between Two Sentinels at 8 p.m. over on the Machu page. I subbed out. Well, not subbed out. I needed a part of my week of rebuilding my energy base. I sat out Wednesday's Toy Pick Community Top 10, but the Toy Daddies were there hanging out with, toying around. So they had that was an awesome episode. So again, some more stuff to check out. And again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Listen to the three of us talk about toys. Don't forget to hit that like button, all the YouTube things.
Who's the guest this week in Wednesday?
That is an excellent question. I don't know if we have anybody specifically lined up because Chewy's now on vacation this week.
Okay. Well, we have. Well,
maybe Yimbo's just he's really deliberating.
He's looking at his schedule. Wednesday night Between Two Sentinels, we'll have Pablo on our as our guest. So that'll be fun.
Check it out. I don't think we can end the stream.
I don't know. What did he do? He's really concentrating on on that schedule.
What if that'd be so cool if he was just like goofing? He's gone. We lost Yimbo.
Oh no. Oh, he's gone. We can't end the stream at all now.
Now we can talk about Yimbo's horrid racism that the DMs from Yimbo, guys. We gotta it's time we expose him. We've been waiting for this moment.
Oh,
it's bad. He's a bad dude. That's funny. We're the Yimbo show.
Yeah.
What would you do if you could I mean, you have control of Yimbo's stream. What have you always dreamed of doing?
Oh, changing his outro, probably.
Ooh,
putting something silly. I don't know, like
silly.
I do have like the stop motion of like Deadpool that I have on my StreamYard, but I can't put that on in his.
Here's a question I have. So we have, like custom makers in the group. How come y'all haven't commissioned like custom head sculpts of yourself, like really good, like what was the HasLab selfie series?
Yeah, the Hasbro selfie series. Yeah,
those are not that great. Truly good. How come we haven't gotten that from the broader Yimbo crew or Sentinel crew?
Well, we would have to commission somebody who has a scanner, which I do know a few people. Like Duarte Studios has a scanner, I believe. He can scan our our likeness. I didn't want to say our heads, but like he can scan our likeness and we can get a bunch of head sculpts. I'd offer to paint it too.
You could do like a stop motion with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
How long?
Like a robot chicken.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be so like you could film an episode, and this would be.
I just do the voiceovers.
You could redo it onto the figures. Yeah.
I mean, like it's a lot of just talking heads, right? Yeah. So all I have to do is just do the match up the mouth movements with the.
You could also do a lot of like from behind shots, so it's like the back of. So you're only doing like one at a time.
That's true too.
So that's like the different camera angles.
Is he ever coming back?
I think he might have been raptured. He's
all the racist things he said.
Oh yeah, the feds got him. There's an upper limit. It doesn't seem like it in America, but there's actually an upper limit on racism, and when you cross it. Yeah, what if Yimbo, he just went off to bed? He was just like,
he's like, the hell with these guys. They're just gonna trash me on my show, ruin everything I've done, all the years of work.
Here's the thing with Yimbo. So like, I assume his internet died or something.
But
the man has a phone.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking the reasons why you jump off stream or get kicked off stream. But you have a phone, Yimbo. You have cell connection, unless like a storm came and it's the apocalypse.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's not furiously DMing us, very troubling.
I don't even know where my phone is. Oh.
Yimbo is a reckless man.
He is very reckless. He just left us on here.
We could be playing we could play an episode of X-Men. We could get him copy struck. We could. Well, no, we couldn't. Well, no, can we present? I think we can present.
We could present, but I think he has to pull it up.
Oh.
So it'll just be sitting in the queue.
Or like I could easily pull something up on my phone, play the audio. We could do some grievous harm. See, he trusts us absolutely.
Yeah, but doing an Ernie. He's looking for parking.
An Ernie looking for parking.
Pablo says that Yimbo got canceled.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
he could have.
He got. Yeah, the YouTube admins told him that this was his final show and it's over. He probably thinks he ended the stream and signed off.
Let me try calling him. Let's see.
Adam Sandler just clicked the pause button on Yimbo. I mean, hopefully nothing like bad happened, but I assume. Anybody remember the days when he was on his old PC and it was like seconds away from bricking at all moments? I miss those, Jane. I miss like I like his new setup now, but I miss that era of Yimbo. There was just
Hello? Hey Yimbo. Do you realize that we're still on here?
I have zero internet. I cannot. I'm trying to get on StreamYard from my phone.
Oh, but I called you. Okay. All right. Yeah, I have you. We're just rambling on. You're on speaker.
Oh my god! I don't know. My whole house, my whole neighborhood went dark.
Okay.
That sucks.
I'm glad that this phone call worked because I had to send my text as a text instead of iMessage.
But don't you have a cellular plan, Yimbo? What are you doing?
Otherwise, oh my god! All right.
So you don't have your cellular is not working. So like you can't.
Satellites aren't a thing.
I even restarted my phone to try to like reconnect to the network.
Okay. So what do we do here in this situation, though?
We've just been saying terrible things about you.
Yeah, Cody and I have just been saying terrible things about you.
Ooh, my power just kicked back on.
Oh, okay. So that's good. So you should be back on soon.
You're on several FBI watch lists at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, you're on several watch lists right now. We're about to stream an episode of. Hey, do you want to stream an episode of House of the Dragon?
I'm down. I think it'd be good. That'd be a hit. Look, once he's already maxed the copy strikes based on the time he's been gone, so it can't get any worse.
Okay, bye. All right, he's coming back on. Let's stream. What should we stream? What should we put on?
Let's stream The Boy. Do you watch The Boys?
The Boy. I haven't watched the newest episode. Episode 4, right? Is the newest one?
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty good. Have you been liking this season, or do you feel it's too woke?
No, I like the season. It's just I feel like because their hiatus, I felt like it was too long.
Yeah, because they purposely did like 3 episodes, and that's weird. That's a weird thing to do.
That thing too, but like I feel like when
between the hiatus between seasons.
Yeah, I felt like that was really long. That I was completely lost. I forgot what happened to, what's his name? Soldier Boy. I had to rewatch.
Did they kill him or did they lock him up?
They locked him up.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I had to rewatch the last episode.
Did he come out?
Huh?
When did season 3 come out?
I don't know. That's the thing. Was it like?
Is this season 4?
This is season 4 right now.
Okay. Because I think I caught up with the last season when it came out. I caught up on the whole show.
Okay, so you came into the show in season 3.
Yeah.
But you like caught up. It's an easy watch, right? I think the first episode is what really hooks you in. It's like, whoa, you were not expecting that. The first episode with A-Train running right through.
Right, with the girlfriend. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was cool.
you're just like, whoa, this is not what I expected at all.
Yeah, I liked. I don't know. I guess we should say spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm pro spoiler. This season, so spoilers for the boys if you haven't watched this season. When they're at the ice rink and he's just like lasering, like for one, he's like lasering people. But I loved also like as the ice skaters are panicking, they're just like they're cutting people like crazy with their skates, which is something I've always wondered about happening. So I found
that always freaked me out with the with ice skates.
yeah, like one girl gets her fingers lopped off.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
Another one gets.
come close to
Didn't
happening all
somebody
the
else
time.
get their like face sliced too?
Yeah, because there's lots of like kicks and spins.
Yeah.
People are getting sliced and dice. House of Dragons woke? I don't think so. Though everything's woke. So like when you're into like everything's woke. But I've never seen House of the Dragon actually.
I actually like it better than the actual Game of Thrones. Well, it's tough because it's like Game of Thrones. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I did.
Did you ever
I
get
did.
it? Did you?
Are you a book reader too, or you were just into the show?
I was just into the show, but I did hear about things in the book.
Okay.
Right, like I did listen. I did watch some episodes, some YouTube stuff that was like talking about the books, and even like they did the lore of the Game of Thrones, right? That was voiced by a lot of the actors, and Dance of the Dragon
really
was
cool.
one of them. So
does the House of Dragons? I suppose this is a stupid question, but I assume it adheres to like the canon and whatnot of the show, right?
Yep. So it's about like 100, 200 years before what happens in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, with all like the Targaryens and whatnot.
And it basically follows the Dance of Dragons.
Yeah. I do like what's her name? Who's the one she plays? I think she's the queen with brown hair.
Oh,
Olivia?
Allison?
Yeah, like yeah.
Oh, the actress?
I like that actress. Yeah, she's cool. I see a lot of clips. I've never
she's
seen the
older?
show, but I've seen what?
The actress when she's older, because there is a time jump in the first season. So there's the younger versions of them, and then there's the older versions of them.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen the older. All I know is I see a bunch of clips on TikTok,
and
so that's how much I've watched the show. But I think she's always a fun actress.
Yeah.
The last season of Game of Thrones, I didn't think it was bad necessarily.
I think it was rushed.
But you could tell they were just like, we want to stop making this. And I think other people want them to make it, and they're like, nah, we're good.
Yeah, because they could have made that into 2 seasons and just. But then again, I don't know. It's like because House of the Dragon is moving a lot faster than what Game of Thrones did.
Yeah, I think it's also like because I believe it's still big because like George R. R. Martin, like he like fleshed it out.
Welcome to our show, Yimbo.
Yeah, nice of you to join us on your own show.
Can I just say I haven't even been able to watch anything that you guys have been talking about, but I'm just gonna go ahead and award you guys
doing with your life?
MVP trophies. Streaming MVP trophies.
Kids love The Boys. Your kids would enjoy it.
I have to catch up on the last episode of The Boys, so that's what I'll do after this.
I watched it last night. It was really good.
That and some Hot D.
Yeah. Also, what you guys need to start watching is One Piece.
House of the Dragon. I do need to watch
it. Hot D?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Hot D. You're not down with the Hot D? Nobody? Just me?
I've never had
more Hot D for me.
Yimbo, though, I have a burning question.
Yes, sir.
Something I need you to understand to me. Explain to me. Do you not have cell coverage? What is going on here?
No, I have Verizon.
It wasn't working.
Man. It was nothing worked.
Maybe Verizon, they just like when there's a blackout, Verizon goes out in solidarity. They're like, we got you, power company.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah, that was very frustrating. That was very frustrating. To not, because I thought I could just hop on and like realize that it was still probably going. and just be like, "Hey guys, I'm in the dark. I'm just gonna end this. Thank you guys for joining." You know, and I couldn't do anything. So I just...
You couldn't even watch to see what we were saying about you, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to catch it on the replay. You'll see, when you see the copyright notices and the
you'll get a bunch of
guideline
emails
violations. You'll get a gist of what's going on.
Cool.
We played a bunch of songs from our phones.
Yeah. No, that's perfect.
I hope you like Michael
You'll
Jackson.
never be monetized
again. Lots of cussing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But hey, for the first time you guys getting to stream together, you ended up having
a blast.
extended
It was
time
fun.
together.
Yeah. In fact, next week, don't even show up, Yimbo. It's fine.
Perfect. That's all right. That's right. There's a between two sets. I can't figure the joke out. It is beyond the point of this day. So, gentlemen, I'm gonna wrap things up before I lose power again. But thank you so much, the two of you, for hanging out tonight. This has been a blast.
It's been super fun.
Yes. And everybody in the chat, again, appreciate you hanging out live. Thank you so much for your time as you listen to the three gentlemen ramble on about toys. And don't forget, Wednesday, Between Two Sentinels, 8 p.m., followed by Toy Pick Community's Top 10. Too Much New Toys. Go check them out on the YouTubes.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm always up to some
and the
hijinks.
TikToks. Yeah, man. All right, everybody. Thank you again. Love you, everybody. Let me get my little thing going. And peace.